Boom! Hey everybody, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Now, it's been a bit of a weird one this week for me because, well, let's turn that down just a little bit. I thought I'd have a little bit of intro music on that as well. What do you reckon of it? Anyway, let's keep with that. How we all doing? So this week, what can I say, folks? I've had a root canal. Now, it wasn't quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. Instead of having 2 root canals, or rather 2 teeth, having had root canal, I actually ended up just being the one, which was bad enough. A wisdom tooth, which needed a big filling in it, and the other thing being actually the root canal. So 500 odd pounds later, God, I could have bought a nice set with that. And this was only done yesterday, folks. It's literally 24 hours ago. It's very tender. Let's put it that way. So if you find me occasionally, if you're watching this back and then you see me going like that a little bit, that's just where I've just accidentally caught myself or something like that. Or like I kept doing yesterday because I was so numb. I was literally numb on one side of my face. I kept biting my tongue and not realising it. But anyway, that aside, what a week it's been. And what a week. This is the weird thing as well. What a week it's actually going to be. My God, this time next week, folks, is September the 1st. We've got some seriously cool sets coming out for next week. We're going to take a recap at some of them because like something like the... take the Disney camera, for example. That came out. What we knew about that, well, seems like 6 weeks ago, maybe a month, easily 2 months ago. So maybe we'll have a little look at that again. I don't know. We'll do that. We'll have a look at a few other sets coming out as well. And I'm definitely interested to know what you boys and girls out there think about it and what you guys are kind of excited about as well. I know what I'm doing next Friday. Now, as long as there's not a train strike, I'll be able to get down to London, or get into the centre of London, the city of, the West London, that is. I'll be able to get there and hopefully get a signing done as well with the designers for Gringotts. So I'll be doing that, which kind of leads on quite nicely to remind you lovely lot out there, and the stream will go live after this one, is that I'll be building that tomorrow from 5 p.m. UK time. That is, of course, noon on... EDT time, which I'm super excited about. I'm not joking, folks. Diagon Alley, it's in my top 3 sets of all time. It really is. Only seconded and thirded, if there is such a word, from the 1989 Batmobile, which is just over there, and the Bricklink Designer Program modular construction site, which is just over there. And also, talking of Bricklink Designer Programs, we're going to take a look at Series 2 that's kind of gone semi-live. We can't actually purchase any of them until next June, but I'm pretty excited. Anyway, we might as well look at Series 1 as well, because they'll be going available. I think they're going to become available in the next couple of months or so. Anyway, we'll take a look. We'll find out a little bit more. This week as well, I've got these. I've got a few of these as it happens, which is kind of cool. The Stormtrooper. Don't know if you lot out there have got them, but I know there's plenty of you that have. So I'm pretty excited because I needed to get one of those for a review that's going to be coming out next week, which is damn good, which I'm looking forward to. Now, something I am looking forward to seeing more of is Ahsoka. Oh, my God. Well, I totally love it. I really, really do. Hope you guys do too. We're certainly going to be looking at, maybe we won't go into too many spoilers, but I do want to take a look at the figures that are coming out with it because I want to compare them to now seeing like the real live action series of them as well. So anyway, that aside, what about instructions? Have you lot been actually scanning all your instructions in as well? That's been a thing this week. I know some people are going to epic proportions to make back some money on them in the form of VIP points. I'll definitely be doing that at some point when I can get down to the London Bridge Bricks vaults. Anyway, that aside, take a look at the survey, folks. Let me know what you think as well. I've got 22 have voted out there at the moment. I'm in a bit of a dilemma because I wanted to get the Coruscant gunship, and having seen it and looked at it, it's missing some massive elements that I wanted from a gunship, which is the sphere turret. They don't come with it. I'm a bit disappointed by that. So I'm thinking now, you know what? I'm just going to get the UCS one. So if you could only have one of these, what would you choose? In first place, 75021, the Republic gunship from 2013. That's the one I would really dearly like to have. 45% of you so far have voted for that. In second place is the 75354 Coruscant gunship from this year. That comes out, of course, next Friday. Or in third place, the 75309, the UCS Republic gunship from 2021. 23% of you voted for that one. That's the one I'm sort of thinking of getting. I'm intrigued to know. There's not too many of you voted between that and the one that comes out next week. But I'm intrigued to know. But anyway, please do get your votes in on that. And as always, everybody who's going to be in the panel tonight, do check them out. Some of them might be floating in and out, including myself, folks, because we've got some serious big storms over here in the UK at the moment. We really have. And it's creating all sorts of shenanigans on the tubes, shall we say. Anyway, with that aside, let's say hello to you lovely lot out there as well, shall we? If I can get my mouse going live, honestly. Everything is going Pete Tong tonight, folks. Technically speaking, anyway. But anyway, hope you're enjoying it. Simon's out there. Good to see you, Simon. He was first in today as well, actually. Only seconded by StreamYards themselves. Gaz Minifig, he's out there too. He's been streaming loads with me. He's going to be streaming with me tomorrow. He's also going to be on tonight as well, along with Topic Bricks. Brick TY's out there. Minifig, go away with your long weekend. Some of us have to work. Sorry, dude. There was times actually when I used to have to work. I used to work Christmas Day. Can you believe it? Good evening. I hope you have a wonderful start to the weekend. Nicole's out there. She's going to be in the panel as well tonight. Hello, everyone. Scotty, how's it going? I'm coming to Spain soon. Hope all is good with you out there. How's the weather? Is it normalized? Salicscape is out there too. Good to see you, dude. Andrew as well. He's going to be in a minute. We've got 2 gay foals as well. Happy Friday, all. Happy Friday to you guys as well. Honestly, I cannot wait. We're so lucky here in the UK, folks. We've got a bank holiday Monday coming up. And I'm not joking. I really need it as well. Or at least my teeth need it. KO, he's out there too. Good to see you, mate. Our Toy World, he's there too. The wonderful Toy World. He comes out with some awesome documentary style videos. He really does. Love him to bits. He was on last week as well. What a great lad he is as well. Hope you've had a top week at college/university, my friend. Great to see you as well. Lester's out there. How you doing, Lester? It says, hi, Bricky TY, Minifiku. Lots of love for everyone out there tonight. I'm loving that. Andrew there says, hello, Greg. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you as well, Andrew. Hope you've had a top week, my friend. Madlib, he's there too. Good evening, all. Happy bank holiday weekend. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it, actually. And I just want to say as well, I really like your avatar. Dude, that is pretty damn cool. And not like anything I've ever seen before. Bit like Trevor's videos. Some of his can be a bit like that, especially his motion, stop motion ones. Good to see you, Trev. Hope all is well with you. Seymour Lego, he's out there too. Hope you guys and girls are having a wonderful weekend. Axel Plate, how you doing, man? Guten Tag. Oh, guten Abend, I should say. London calling. Good to see you, dude. I can't talk too loud because it honestly vibrates through my back tooth. It's bizarre. It's like I'm picking up some radio waves or something like that from many years ago. Liz is out there. Hey, Liz, how you doing? I'm looking forward to listening to some of your stuff this weekend, Liz. You know what I mean? Can't wait for that, actually. I'm going to be chilling out this weekend a little bit. It's going to be all right old mixed bag this weekend of stuff. Now, talking of a mixed bag, my God, have I got a mixed bag of a panel on tonight. Some of it you'll be super familiar with, folks, because they're all good boys and girls. They really are. Anyway, where am I going to go first? I'll tell you where I'm going to go first. I'm going to go to Ireland first to get my mate on because they've got bad storms in Ireland, folks. We need to get him on as soon as possible. So with that in mind, how would I describe this guy? This guy is just one of my best mates. And Dublin is actually getting a second Lego store. A bit like Manchester. But anyway, he's, of course, our good friend, Cy O'Connor. Hey, dude, how you doing?
Hello, wow, that was a journey to get on. The storms are so bad here. So if I end up breaking up and going all crackly and popping off, I'll try again. But it's good to see you, dude.
Yeah, man. Good to see you as well. I was thinking about you today, actually, because I was thinking, my God, this time next month, it's Halloween.
Yeah.
I mean, then when you put on a bit of a Halloween stream as well. So I was gonna ask you about that if you're interested. So let me know if you are. Not putting you on the spot or anything like that. I'm just throwing it out there. I always like to. Me and Si always do a funny stream on around in and around Halloween. So it depends how the date falls. But anyway, we always do. And do you know what? I always. They're always the ones I think of the most, to be honest, when I think about the streams that you and I have done. So, maybe we'll have a sort of a special backlog. But anyway, talking of backlogs, you've been getting through your backlog pretty good these days, Si. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now I've noticed that it's stopping and starting on the stream. So I might be about 10 seconds behind as well. But am I stopping and starting? Am I?
No, you're doing okay. You're doing all right. It's like Fooling with Bricks was like when he used to come on in the early days.
I know, yeah. We'll see how it goes anyway. Yeah, open up lots of. Oh, I'm doing my best. Bring someone else on.
All right, where would you like to go? We've got Central America. We've got I don't know. We've got Gallifrey or Galileo. We've got Germany, which could be Essex, or we've got somewhere very up north. Where would you like to go?
I'm intrigued by Central America.
Oh, we're going to go to Central America.
Really? Someone from Central America?
Yeah, Central America. Well, a central time zone in America.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like Nicaragua or somewhere. Okay, let's go for America.
Oh, I wish have we got anyone that exotic in the Lego community? I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and get someone on. There's that Brazilian.
Let's go for the American person.
All right, we go for the American person. There is that Brazilian geezer, folks, who I don't know. I don't know if it bugs people or bugs me. I don't know what it is, but he on his Instagram, all he does is I'm not calling him a one-trick pony. I'm just saying he does this a lot. He has his Lego model and he just puts it outside on his balcony. And I sort of think he does it so often now, I don't even get stressed by it. And I think he's compelled to do it. But anyway, maybe I'll try and get someone on from the Americas or something like that. Cuba would be good, wouldn't it? I doubt they even sell Lego in Cuba. But anyway, let's bring this guy on, shall we? He is, of course, the answer to, I don't know, the king of Ninjago. If Ninjago was to have a king, this guy would be it. The question is, would he be a ninja? And if he was, what would be his elemental power? And even more concerning, what would be the colors that he wears? Who knows? Anyway, let's find out, shall we? It is, of course, our good friend, Titanium Jay.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Jay.
How you diddling?
Hi. Doing good.
You're looking very well. Yep, he's looking well. All right. Look, he's got some stuff going on in the background there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What's that on the? What's that on the bed? What's this?
Ziploc bag, so that I can bag up more sets and put them in the storage.
Oh,
and
nice.
then you'll see that later. Don't worry about that.
Okay, all right, we'll see that later. I like that. Look at that. He's got broad shoulders. See, have you done a slightly different setup to what you had last time you was on?
Not in terms of furniture. It's just what's on the table.
What's on the table? Blimey, it looks like an art. It looks literally like an army on there. But we'll look at that a little bit later. It looks like fun. We're talking of fun, actually. Jay sent me a picture, and how can I put it? There's a lot of minifigures in this picture, and I'm in there somewhere as well. So we could play a little game later, whereas you guys have got to find me. So it's not quite Where's Wally. It's a little bit more sophisticated than that. It's Where's Greg? You might think, yeah. Oh, what are you talking about, Greg? It's Where's Wally? But anyway, on that note, where would you like to go, Titanium? We can go to America's answer to Scotland, to a place they call Canada. And or we can go I don't know, Galileo, or is it Gallifrey? I always forget the two. Or it winds him up anyway. Or we could go to Essex, or some people might call it Germany. Or we can go just right up north. I don't actually know where this guy lives. All I know is I say Manchester. I think it is Manchester, isn't it? Or is it Sheffield getting the new Lego store? I can't remember. One of the two. It's northern anyway. I don't know. No idea. I hardly go up there. So where would you like to go, Titanian?
I'm going to say Gallifrey, only because I want the reaction to this.
Oh, look at that. Oh, my God. He's wearing Doctor Who.
I want the reaction to this
awesome.
T-shirt.
All right, let's bring him in. Quick, let's bring him in. Okay, folks, this is, of course, London Calling's answer to a Time Lord. It is, of course, the minifig. Ooh!
That's an outrage. It's an outrage. That's brilliant. I love it. What does it say? Oh my God, it's R2D2.
I love them in Star Trek.
Oh, dude, that is a good.
I saw it in a magazine that I got like months ago, and I'm like, I have to have the shirt. I love all three fandoms, so I have to have the shirt.
I've seen that one that's like that. Yeah. It's got a picture of the Enterprise on it. My favorite spaceship, folks, and it says, biggest Star Wars fan. I love that one. It's cool. Anyway, how you doing, guys?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Just just about to start the long weekend as well, so it's all good. Good.
I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
What you got there? Here has been going through my stuff. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Ahsoka. I've got to be honest. I'm loving it. Chopper, everyone. I think they all brought their A games to it. I love it.
I thought it's really, it's too early to get into it, but yeah, I just thought it was top notch.
Off the bat, I just thought it was very good. Off the bat, what would you say? Just off the bat, a quick one-liner. What would you say to Ahsoka?
10 out of 10.
Wicked. I'm liking that. Titanium J, quickly off the bat, what would you
10
say
out of 10?
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
He thoroughly enjoyed it. Good stuff. Sai looks like his arms are extra long now, which is always fun. Right, where should we go next then, guys? Where would you like to go? We've got Canada, we've got Germany, or we've got somewhere up north in England.
Essex. Sorry, Germany.
Oh, we're going to go Germany.
Easy to get them mixed up.
Do you know what? It totally is easy to get them mixed up. It really is. But anyway, let's try not to do that too often tonight. But anyway, she was on last week. She's probably going to be streaming me quite a lot in the next coming weeks, folks, because she's getting deep diving down into the Harry Potter theme. She really is. But anyway, let's bring her on. It is, of course, Nicole, otherwise known to the Lego community as Lady McBrick. Hello, you.
Hi there. The lady is in the house.
The lady is in the house. We need at least one amongst us. I tell you, we really do. Balance it all out and all that sort of thing. Anyway, Lady McBrick, how the devil are you?
I'm really, really good. Yeah, couldn't be better.
Sweet. And did you have what off the bat, just straight off the bat, what did you think of Ahsoka?
I wish I hadn't seen Rebel. Then I would be with you 10 out of 10 because the visuals, it's beautiful. It's so action and filled and pretty. It's really, really great. The only struggle that I have with it is that I enjoyed Rebels.
Yeah.
And I like the characters. And now I see the people. And I know that animated no person can look like the animation. That's impossible. But I struggled to make the transition from what I had in mind.
So you're struggling from animation to live action. That's your thing.
Yeah, because Sabine doesn't look like Sabine, and her eyes are smaller. Naturally, find a human being with that kind of eyes.
I'm glad she is as well. Otherwise, she'd constantly look very surprised. Her eyes are my eyes are that big every time I go to the Lego store. I'm like, how much? That's a good point. I want to know, guys and girls out there, what do you think of? Firstly, I want to know kind of a little bit about what you think of Ahsoka as well. And secondly, and like I said, we're not going to go deep diving into it or anything like that. We'll leave that for other peeps to do that. But we will talk about what I want to do tonight is actually look at the minifigures and sort of compare them to the live action ones, because I think, for example, Balin's skull that's played by Ray Stevenson, I think he's spot on. I think he looks great. And I'm just gutted that this guy, this brilliant actor, passed away. And we're not going to get, like, after this series, potentially anyway, I don't know, they might film some more. We're not going to get any more of him. And I think he's great. Sai, would you agree with that sentiment?
Was that directed at me? It keeps
that was.
So I just have to keep smiling so I don't make those mad faces when you freeze. Smiling. So what was the question about Ray?
Ray Stevenson, who plays Balin's skull. I'm just disappointed we're not going to get more of him. I know.
He was Irish.
I don't know. I think he was only in season 1.
Yeah, I think he is as well. All right, cool. We'll move on swiftly. We'll get someone else on. Otherwise, if we talk to Sai all night, we'll be here till like 3:00 in the morning. Honestly, this is like he's on dial-up or something. Anyway, where would you like to go, Lady McBrick? We've got Canada. We've got up north somewhere. I had to ask him exactly where he is up north. I think he's like, I don't know. He looks like he's from, I don't know. I'm going to say Sheffield. I don't know. And no, he's not Sheffield. Maybe Sunderland. I don't know. He's got a bit of Sunderland about him. Or maybe Blackburn. I'm not sure, but he's not agreeing with everything I say anyway. If I say enough, I'll get there eventually. But anyway, Lady McWick, where would you like to go? Canada or up north in England?
I hope wherever we go, it will be cooler there. Let's go to up north.
We're going to go up north. All right, it's definitely going to be cooler up there. It's always colder up there. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? He's kind of how can I describe him? He's just a rosy kind of guy, and what a fab guy. And he knows one or two things, all right, about selling seats. That's all I'm going to say to that, folks. Watch his latest video. You know exactly what I mean. Anyway, let's bring him on, shall we? See what he's like in his all comfy throne that he's got there. Is, of course, Rosie, otherwise known to you lovely lot out there as Topic Bricks. Hello, mate.
Hello.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Oh, all right, mate. All
How are
right. Yeah, you're looking very well.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You see, what you actually building a Harry Potter set?
Yeah, I'm actually building a Harry Potter set. I know. Well, what do you expect from me? I'm a Harry Potter YouTuber. Of course I'm going to build a Harry Potter set. I'm not going to build a Star Wars set, am I?
Well, don't overdo it because don't finish it tonight because you can finish it tomorrow. It'd be nice to have you on a Harry Potter stream building a Harry Potter set.
Yeah, I've got a Star Wars set for next time though, but
Honestly. Rosie, great to have you here. Really, you're looking very well. You're looking very cozy in your seat, by the way. What was the name of the company again that you got that seat from? Was it Flexi something or other?
Flexi Spot.
Flexi Spot. Interestingly, I've actually got to buy one of their desks soon.
Oh, really?
So yeah, if you've got a discount code, I might actually use it.
Yeah, I've got this the Flexi Spot desk as well. So
I've got a Flexi Spot desk back at the house, but that's going to come down into the cabin. Or mate, though, actually, I'm going to have one in the house anyway, and have one down here as well. They are really good. And it is a Flexi Spot one. So what can I say? I do actually recommend them as well, believe it or not. Anyway, that aside, we're not sponsored by them, folks. I'm just saying they're pretty good. Anyway, by default, mate, you're going to go to Canada. So let's bring him on, shall we? He is actually one of my all-time favourite Canadians. He really is. But tonight, he's my favourite. Let's bring him on, shall we? He's, of course, Andrew, a.k.a. Bricklink.
Default. Yes.
You're the default winner.
Yes.
Tonight, mate.
Good to see you guys.
Great to see you, mate. What have we got on your shirt?
Imagine Dragons. I went to a concert and bought this cool shirt.
I thought everyone was just going Taylor Swift at the moment. I've never heard of those ones.
Yeah. Imagine Dragons? Oh, man, they're awesome. Check them out.
Are they? How long have
You must know a couple songs.
Yeah. Have they been around long?
I mean, the last few years they blew up. They have if you play any EA sports games, a bunch of their songs are on there. I think maybe not. I don't know.
Okay.
But you guys in the panel must know of them, right?
Yeah.
Well, Titanian's heard of them. Gary's heard of them. Oh, okay. Have you heard of them, Lady McBrick?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
I haven't heard of them. Yeah, I've heard of them on radio too. Put it that way. What about you, sir? Have you heard of them?
yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah, I've been to a concert myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
There
We're
you
down
go.
with the kids tonight, folks. We're down with the kids. What can I say? Now, talking about down with the kids, let's say hello to a few peeps that are out there. Don't forget, folks, come on, we're on 19 thumbs up. We could do better than that. Let's get the thumbs up going, shall we? We're going to get up to nearly 50 tonight. That's all I ever want is 50 in a live stream. We've got 46 watching us. So come on, we should be able to get there. Madlib says, I bought that T-shirt for my other half. It gets dragged into all my sci-fi fandoms. Little old lady. There we go. That's Titanium, referring to Titanium. Titanium Jake.
I just realized that.
Yeah, not your one, Andrew. Your one. No one's ever heard of them. What can I say? I've got a man shirt tonight. I thought I'd be that right now for kids. Let's have a look. Is it cold where you are, Titanium?
I'm just always cold.
I was going to say.
Yeah. No, it was like 100 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday, which is like in the 30s for Celsius.
It's quite warm. That it's like 37.
It's occurring to me that I'm the only one here who uses Fahrenheit.
It's wearing a fleece. You must be really slim. And am I right in saying you Titanium? Do you actually live? I know you live in America. I know you're in Central Time. Are you actually in Chicago? Is it in and around that area?
I'm around the area. I'm in one of the suburbs.
All right, because my wife's thinking of coming to Chicago with me next year, and anyway, she said to me, how long does it take to get from the outskirts of Chicago into the center of Chicago, i.e. the city of Chicago? Does it take long?
I mean, I'll be honest, I don't go into the city a lot. I suppose it would depend on what day and the time of day, just because of traffic.
I drove from the convention at Schaumburg there down to like downtown Chicago with a bunch of people, and I think that the Uber took about 45 to 50 minutes or so.
Oh, I don't. No, that's not too bad. That's all right. That's not too bad. All right, good stuff.
It takes a little while.
I mean, personally, I pop her in a spa for the week. Do you know what I mean? It's easily done there because she says, "Are you gonna have any free days?" And I'm like, "You having a laugh? I'm gonna be I'll probably sleep about 2 hours a day for the week." And of course, Nicole, you're going to be there as well, aren't you, next year?
Yes.
It's going to be amazing. It really is. Gazza wants to go. He really does. But anyway, let's see what else they're saying out there as well. Axel Play, he's saying, time to get the flex tape out, Titanium J. It really is. He's also saying hi, Titanium J. Bricky T. says, Lady McBrick, yeah, not too bad, thank you. Busy week. Got to work the weekend, but not till afternoon, so can relax a bit. Got some Lego to build as well. What are you actually going to be building, Bricky T? That's what I want to know. It's got to be a car or something, isn't it? Now, something I didn't say at the top of the string. That is, of course, folks, if you want to support the channel, there's a couple of different ways to do it. You can join the membership and become a big part of the LBB family. It's sort of like a slightly deeper part of the LBB family. Or, of course, you can give us a super chat. There really is, folks. I promise you, there are perks to each and every one of them. There really, really are. One of the perks of this one is, of course, giving us a super chat because you get stuff like this played for you. Cheers, Mark.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
Thank you for that. Sorry, I was just taking I just caught myself having a coffee and just admiring the view over there, folks, which is Diagon Alley, in case you wondered. But anyway, what can I say? We've got Trevor's videos. He's giving out some love out there. He says, I totally agree with you, One Brick Stud. Minark's streams are awesome and detailed as well. Definitely. I like that. Yeah. Look at that Axel plate. 100 degrees Fahrenheit equals 37.5. That was a pretty good guess on my part then, wasn't it, saying 37? He goes, Madlib says that the lead singer is a bit dishy. Would you agree with that, with that, Andrew?
You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't, when I went and saw the live show, the dude took his shirt off and I was like, what's going on here? This is,
yes, what sort of establishment is this?
Yeah, exactly. But you could say that maybe. I mean, I did get the shirt right after.
Yeah, I mean, I take my shirt off, but you wouldn't call me dishy. I'd be more like cleaning up the dishes without my shirt on. That's for sure. But anything else than that, I don't know. 2K Volts say, hey, Mark. I don't know, is he dishy? Let me know what you lot out there think. Gaz, you've heard of him. Is he dishy, the lead singer? Is he a Jim Morrison?
I've only heard their songs. I actually don't know what they look like, to be honest.
Oh, he's going to check it out now, I tell you, folks.
So
is the song Believer as well.
You know the song Believer?
Believer?
It's like, I don't want to sing it necessarily.
Come on, sing it.
I know it.
No, sing it. Sing it.
I saw something happen to my singing voice in the last
week.
You've
got one of the most recognizable voices in the community. Come on, give us a
no, I know exactly. No, it's I don't have to get the lyrics out. 1 second. No, just
there we go.
I'm right here.
You know, I thought for a second Titanium got his dumbbells out then for a second.
Those are just really big tires.
They are really big tires, aren't they? They're massive. They are.
What's the skull truck? The 2011 Ninjago skull truck.
2011.
Yeah, 2011.
2011. What are even Lego sets out there? I got to admit, I bought you know that random set I was telling you about the other day, guys. Gaz looks like he's just seen the picture of that guy, the lead singer. His guts up. But honestly, God, he is good looking. Gaz, I got to ask, has he got a 6-pack?
I don't even. Who is it again? We're talking about?
Oh, I don't know.
Tom
Baker.
Imagine Dragons.
Oh, no.
I can't even remember. It's called Phil Collins, wasn't it, or something like that? We got Trevor's videos out. He's gone. It's giving a super sticker. Do you know what? I don't get too many super stickers, but because that's a super sticker, Trev, good old Trev, this is for you.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me. Who's got you?
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. He got her.
Got her, Andrew. He got her. I just cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh, let's have a look at this picture. Let's see how good. Oh, he is dishy. Oh my. Oh, geez. I'm feeling swell just looking at him.
Is he wearing a skirt? Or was that a kilt or something?
I don't know. I can't hear you, Andrew. I can't hear you. Andrew's all
I said this is me a couple weeks ago.
Oh, is he? Oh,
it looks like he's wearing knee protection.
I think he took his pants off or something. I don't know. He might have just been wearing shorts. But
can I just say as well, in this country, in England, right, the home of the Queen's English, just throwing it out there. When you take your pants off, right, it's something completely different to what the Americans say. Rosie, actually, he's very well known for taking his pants off. Isn't that right, Rosie?
What?
I'm just making sure you're still listening.
Don't
Rosie.
stand up, Rosie.
Oh, don't. He's saying he's got one of those desks that lifts up as well now, so he can sort of cheat.
Exactly. Yeah.
I tell you what, I am looking forward to. I love doing long streams. I really do. I think Rosie does as well. He's got a 12-hour one coming up soon. We reckon it's going to be 12-hour. I think it's going to be a bit longer, personally. But are you going to do some stand-up streams as well, Rosie? Because it's so much better for your hips. It really is. Not to sound like an old man, but it is better for your hips.
What with the desk? The fact it goes up and down. I haven't used it.
You haven't used it, Rosie. I'm up and down all day long in my one. Just saying.
I tried it once and I was like, "No, this is rubbish. I prefer to sit down." So I just put it back down again.
Everything I've got clips on, so when I get my the flexi desk, right, I'll be able to do the same. I think I need to get sponsored by them. Just throwing it out there, but I just say. But anyway, Rosie, just out of curiosity, when I get what percentage would I get off if I purchase using your discount?
I think you've got a sale on right now, and you've got a thing on. So if you order it at 10 a.m. on the 28th, the 30th, or the 1st of September, the first 10 people who order after that time get everything for free.
Really?
Yeah.
They prove that.
It's probably like a game of chance, but I reckon if you add everything to your cart and buy it exactly at 10 a.m., there's no way that 10 people are going to beat you to that. So
no, I mean, how many people? It can't be 10 people in the country want to buy a stand-up desk at that moment.
Exactly. In time. Yeah.
Can't believe that. If they do, though, I'll complain about you. I'm only joking. Anyway, so Titanium's looks like he's going down to quick fits at the moment because he's got some big fat tires. I've never had so many people building on London Calling before. This is bizarre. Rosie, show us where you've got to so far, Rosie, on yours. Then we can start just going around the panel and ask them how they were doing.
I'm building the 2004 Shrieking Shack.
Hey.
The what? Sorry.
The 2004 Shrieking Shack.
The Shrieking Shack. Okay.
Yeah, I've got this far through it, not very far at all. But it's a very fun set. I like the minifigures.
I've got it just up above me, funny enough. My channel should be a dedicated Harry Potter one. But it's a really good set. I think you get the wolf in it, don't you? The Wolverine sort of bloke.
Yeah, and it's got a box where I've never seen anything like it, but you put a minifigure under it, and then you press a button, then it changes to another minifigure, which is pretty cool. Which the new one doesn't have that. So
very nice. All right.
Yeah, it's just got a spinning round bit, isn't it? The new one.
Yeah. Oh, so you got the old one. I got the new one. Okay.
Yeah, just the old one from 2004.
Oh, okay. 2004. Blimey, Harry Potter's been around for ages. There's the old flex tapes out. Look at that instant. I have flex tapes out. Saying you got flex tape. He's going to do the pin soon. Yes, so anyway, let's go around the panel, just see how everyone's been this week then. We'll start with Lady McBrick, because I'm a gentleman. I really am, folks, honestly. Good to see you, Paula. Lady McBrick, what have you been up to this week then?
I spent money. I already spent September 1st. Yeah, because I saw the Hogwarts castle at a discount, and that's why I bought it. from Amazon.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got the new one that's coming out, or the
Right. The new one. And the big old one, I have ages ago bought, and it's already in zipper bags. But the new one is available for pre-order now from Amazon. In Euro, in Germany, it costs from Lego 170, and I bought it for 144.
Ooh.
Oh, that's really good. I tell you what is on sale in Germany at the moment. We can buy it in England, folks. That's the Himaji Castle. That's 25% off already on that.
Oh, wow. Where was that?
Was it 3 weeks ago? Yeah, it was 3 weeks ago. It came out. It's on sale there already. That's it. What are you going to be buying some stuff next week?
That's the trouble. My theory was, because I want the gift with purchase. I wanted to buy the Hogwarts Castle to get the gift with purchase.
Yeah.
Now that is gone. I guess I have to buy Gringotts right away.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Oh, you have to.
Shame.
You have to.
You have to wrap
Join
it.
the stream next Friday, next Saturday.
And that's the beauty of it. Not only do I get the Hogwarts Castle for way cheaper than what Lego would have taken from me, it is supposed to be delivered on September 2nd.
Yeah.
If I had bought it from Lego, it would have taken a week at least.
It does. Yeah, it does. Why don't you just go down the shop and get it?
Because I moved back in the day when I lived in Cologne.
Yeah.
I would have bought it directly from Lego because I just lived down the street from the Lego store. Now it would take
like
me
minutes
3
away.
hours. Yeah, right. But now it takes me 3 hours to go there.
3 hours?
Okay.
One way, not one back and forth. One way, 3 hours.
One way, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could go to about 5 Lego stores in 3 hours, even probably more, to be honest. That's incredible. I could go to Milton Keynes at the same time. That's it. That's mad. That is. Let's go to Gaz. Gaz, tell us a bit about your week then. Have you been splashing cash, or are you saving up the readies for this time next week?
Yeah, I'll be saving up. But then I did get some stuff at the show we did on Saturday and Sunday as well. So I ended up just buying a couple of minifigs, and then I bought some of the, the gift with purchase, the ride ones that were coming out. Yeah,
how much did they go for?
I think I got them for. I think I got 3 for 50-ish. I think it was.
That's really good. That's really good. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I didn't have to use my VIP points as well, so it was good.
Yeah. No,
I picked up the VIP, not the VIP, the Bricklink fish tank as well, because that was there as well. And Frankie was like, "Oh,
yeah, the Bricklink designer one."
Yeah, and Frankie's like, "Oh, I wouldn't mind that one actually." And it's like, "Oh, hang on, yeah, okay." Once the Lego set, right? Let's do So I think the Resolve's cracking there, and so that's quite good.
We're losing panel members in the stalls. We really are. They're all going.
Yes, that was cool.
So tell us a little bit about the show that you went to last week. What was the name of it again?
So that was in Didcot. It was run by the Brick people, people who organised it. So it's just a 2-day one in the actual steam train bit they've got there. So that was quite cool. So you have to go through the station, the normal mainline station. And you go in, and there's like all the steam trains there. So literally, you're walking down to where the marquee was, where everyone was set up for their Lego stuff, and you have like steam train there, diesel there. It's really, but of course you get the smells from the steam train, which is it's just something about that smell. It's absolutely fantastic.
Well, it is a good smell, isn't it? Yeah, I like the smell of steam.
Absolutely love it.
The burning of coal and that it's very comforting. I find it very relaxing. And diesel's not too bad, really. You got to respect the diesel, folks.
Yeah, but it was the older one as well, so it had like the the side rods and everything as well. So that was really cool.
Very cool. Well, it sounds like you had a nice weekend.
Well, yeah, and the best thing was as well, the woman who organised it came round on the Saturday afternoon. She was like, "Yeah, does anyone want a ticket to go and sit on the footplate of the actual of a steam train?" And it's like, "Yeah." so me and Mark went. And we just got on in a cab with the driver and the fireman as the train was going up and down.
Oh, so I bet really you two love that one.
It's fantastic.
Was it actually fireman, or do they call that fireman the bloke that puts the coal in the boiler?
Yeah. Well, I think it was a fireman. So yeah. And it was.
I thought
but
you
they
were talking
opened
about
that-
the geezers with the long hoses and that.
No,
and the red fire engine.
Well, I didn't ask him. But yeah.
You
So
never
it
know.
was really no. Well, yeah. But yeah, I opened the door. You know where the fire is and everything, and it was roasting.
Yeah.
It was already hot anyway. So you sat there and you're getting all coldy and sooty as well. So yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, you should got the old marshmallows out, you and Mark, and
Well, yeah. You get some bacon, slap it on the spade. On the
Oh.
shovel, not spade.
Well, I
but
tell
yeah.
you what, right? In the England game, the ladies' England game, unlucky ladies, you got silver. That's pretty damn good. I must have cooked up about 2 packs of bacon that day because I had everyone come over, and I just said, right, half time, folks, I'm just going to do bacon sandwich. Got the griddle out. Woof! There we go. Bacon cooked 10 minutes or so. It was lovely. Really, that smelled good. That's a good smell. The smell of cooking bacon. Can't beat it, folks. It get you over any issues that you've got in your life. It really does. Good stuff, guys. Sounds like you had an amazing time. What about you, Brick and Brew? You haven't been around for a little while. What you been up to for the last couple of weeks or so? Oh, he's on mute again. Look at that. He's all chilled out, and he's on mute.
No, sorry. I was opening a bag, so I didn't want it to be loud. So I just pretty quick little mute button there, but I do forget it. The one time I came on here, I didn't even realize it was a mute button, and I couldn't talk. Remember? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways, but no, not much new. Trying to think what we've been up to here. I don't know, man. Just a little bit of Lego.
I mean, bearing in mind he's just got married as well, folks. So,
Yeah,
you know.
I've lost my mind a bit there since after that. Everything's been downhill. No, I'm just joking. No, it's been going good.
Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, springtime. Goodbye,
It's
free
like, oh my
money.
gosh, someone's stomping
goodbye,
above me
golf.
right now. Yes, goodbye golf. That's one thing. I went a little bit ago, but you know, it was funny. Before I came on here, I was thinking about the new sets that are coming out and like what I'm going to buy. And I've been back and forth with I'm going to buy a lot, I'm going to buy none, I'm going to wait. But I think the only one for sure that's going to be day one purchase will be the Gringotts probably. And it's if there's a nice promo with it, which I'm assuming it's going to happen.
I think there is. I think it's been leaked and everything, hasn't it, Rosie?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I haven't seen it then.
It's not officially announced yet, I don't believe. Is it
Sure.
officially yet, Rosie? I mean,
No,
basically
I don't think
everything.
so. There's images
It
of
hasn't
all
been.
Yeah, they're running out of time, aren't they?
Oh, really? Yeah, it's next
They're
week.
they're
I wanna
gonna
get mine
announce it.
signed
They're gonna announce it a day before they release it.
a day before.
That way,
That's rubbish.
probably that way you have to like scramble to get everything together, and you're gonna spend more money than you intended to. Because
For sure.
people who don't know about it, I don't think will buy Gringotts.
I hear the threshold is something like £160. So that means you can get the actual castle, the main sort of thing, or of course you can get Gringotts itself.
I think it's even less than that. I think it's about £100, $130. I think. Very, very low.
That's really low, but but the thing is, it's a really good set. He comes with a minifigure, albeit it's a goblin anyway, and you got a vault that's. I think is it a bit of a generic standardy sort of vault? Not that everyone has.
Well, basically, the whole point of it is it's meant to be your vault. So if win the set, it gives you these Gringotts coins, doesn't it? It gives you 2 of them, and you can put those coins in this vault. So it's meant to be your personal vault in the set. That's basically the idea they're going with, anyway.
Okay. Does it actually connect to the set? Like
yeah.
Pins? Okay.
It's like a set. It's basically like if you have the original set, it looks like there's a bit missing because there's a part at the back where with some exposed elements. That's where this new Vault gift with purchase set is going to go.
Cool.
So it just goes straight into it. Yeah.
Well, I'm buying Gringotts on Friday. I am. Hopefully, I'm going to see Fab Blondie's there. She's coming over from America, folks. She is, and hopefully see 1 or 2 other people as well that we know. The designers are going to be there. We're going to be getting them signed as well. This is going to be blooming exciting, so I'm looking forward to that. But also, it's very rare for me to buy Harry Potter stuff on day one. It really is. But I'm pretty excited about getting that particular vault. Maybe I'll start Gringotts building that first. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a survey next week or something like that. Rosie, do you want to tell us a little bit about your stream that you're doing next Friday? Because I know last time we spoke anyway, you was going to come on London Calling for a couple of hours, chill out a bit, get your build up to speed, and then jump back off and go back onto your one. So have you got an idea, a plan of what you're going to be doing?
I've got an idea. So we're thinking it's probably going to be like a 12-hour stream, but split across 2 streams. So rather than doing like 7 p.m., 6 p.m. until 6 a.m., which would just kill me, it's probably better to do like 6 till midnight, then sleep, and then do like 12 lunchtime the next day to 6 p.m. after that.
Right.
So it's still 12 hours, but across like 2 different days. I'll probably be more productive as well, and maybe even get it done in the time frame.
Yeah, you might do. Okay, all right, good stuff. Have you got anyone else joining you as well?
Yeah, should have just same old like Tommy, Lauren, maybe Tech and Sam. I know they're on London Calling.
Yeah, we're all going to be there. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll jump in as well. I could always come on your one and then do one after or something like that. But we'll see. We'll get your agent to talk to my agent, and we'll make something happen. We'll make it happen. And but anyway, it's all exciting stuff, folks. These things are always a little bit up in the air. They really are. Anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps that are out there as well. We've got one Brickstar saying chose video, giving him a thumbs up as well. We've got Whiskey 488 as well. It says, I got to see Gringotts being built yesterday. The vault section is sturdier than it looks. Folks may want to build the bank on a Mills plate. I'm definitely building it on a Mills plate. I've seen it built on normal plates as well, thanks to Gaz, on 4 16x16 plates. I've seen it built on that, so it can definitely go on Mills. And the way it's designed, it looks like, to me anyway, it should just kind of slip on to its stand, its main sort of, I don't know what you call it really, underneath stand. What do they call it on a boat, underneath the boat or something like that? There's a word for it. But anyway, it's got
keel. That's not right.
Keel. It could be that. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. But anyway, on the underside, that's probably the word I'm looking for. On the underside, or in the basement of Gringotts, let's call it that. Let's keep it down to what buildings have, not boats. That section there, that. Well, I don't even know if I'll build that live or what. But we'll see. And you never know. I might even just do the live stream on Sunday or something like that. Well, we'll see. Because I think Lady McBrick, what are you getting again? That's going to be Harry Potter. You're getting Gringotts, but you're going to order that, are you? Or
yeah, I get Gringotts in order to get the gift with purchase. Otherwise, I would have waited for double VIP points. But what hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get on September 2nd delivered, I already bought it, is Hogwarts, the castle, the nano figure.
Yeah, which looks great. It really does. Yeah, the Hogwarts castle does look pretty amazing. What about you guys? Are you going to get any Harry Potter stuff next week, potentially?
I'm trying to work it out, to be honest, because I'm not sure I can get Gringotts yet, because I'd want to get that with the A4 discount. So I don't know, but I've been thinking of, because if it's quite a low price point, then I could just get some of the sets that I know that are going to be retiring soon as well that I haven't got. So like Grimmauld Place, which I think is going to be retiring this year, I think. So that'd be a good one to get, because I think that's 100 and something anyway. So kind of.
Isn't that available from Amazon? Because I bought mine from Amazon.
I think it probably is. Yeah, it's if not Amazon, it'll be on Smiths anyway.
In the UK, Grimmauld Place is a Smiths exclusive.
Oh, there you go.
But it's like you never see it on sale because it's 115, but it never really goes below that.
No, I've never seen it on the sale either.
Maybe Amazon Germany it sends to the UK as well. It's just with the shipping, then it makes sense to spend more money in order to make the shipping worth, because Amazon Germany has really amazing discounts.
Oh yeah, they're crazy. Some of the amounts they've had. Like, didn't they have Dreams on like before a release or something as well? It's just
Dreams.
All my Dream sets I had at 30% off.
Yeah, the Shark Ship that was 33% off. That was before it even came out. That's nuts. It really is. So Connor, he's out there. He was on the panel earlier on. It says, so sorry, guys. The storm's really messing up my internet and the lights are flickering too. Blimey, that is bad. I haven't had a storm like that forever.
I'm not really sure if that's the storm or whether his home is just haunted.
It's no lag. It's no lag. Doing that to the light switch.
It's a poltergeist, isn't it, Nicole?
It is. They're here. Just saying. That's scary, wouldn't it? Ooh. It'll coming out your TV like this. Be all weird.
Like what? What was that?
It's like some strange mutated crab. That's meant to be the ring.
That when she comes out like on a like that or something when her head's
continuously mocked my acting. I really am. On that bombshell, Titanium, how's your zip locking going?
So far so good. Disassembled the skull truck. Now I'm working on the Monastery of Spinjitzu.
What?
Oh, nice.
The Monastery of Spinjitzu is a set from 2018.
Okay, 2018.
Yeah. I also have this as something falls off of it. It's very delicate, but this was a rubricable that I found by a friend of mine on Instagram of the speeder that Sabine uses in the first couple episodes.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's really great.
Oh, nice.
It does look good.
I can't wait to have Sabine minifig. I pre-ordered the Jedi shuttle, so
I got to be honest. This is the weirdest thing, right? So I'm going to get Gringotts. Oh my god! I've got that dragon's name. What was it? I watched this TV series like weeks and weeks ago. Ryu, yeah.
Hey, where'd you get that? That's really cool.
Yeah, so it's a Ryu plushie.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Dunder Mifflin, this is Pam.
That sounded something from Canada. That sound.
Yeah. So
what are we looking at?
Yeah, so this is a Ryu plushie. These are available apparently at Legolands. So both like the actual Legolands and the Discovery Centers. Unfortunately, I haven't had any luck, but a friend of mine found them and sent one to me.
Oh, that's cool.
So now I have one.
Dude.
And it's great.
Is he
good?
He does look really good. He's actually quite chunky as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very solid. He's much more solid than I was expecting. For a plushie.
How does he compare size-wise to a normal Ninjago one?
Well, let me get Lloyd. Lloyd's back here.
Hold on, what's your... Cool, he's got a long cable there.
I was going to say.
Don't pull your head off.
Yeah, so this is how he compares to Lloyd. So he's pretty...
He could ride on him or something like that. He could like a horse.
That's kind of similar scale to the actual minifig and figure as well, isn't it?
Hey?
Ish.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I think Ryu's a little bit big compared to minifigs, but he scales relatively well. Yeah. And I found the best way to hug him is like this.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
He's so cute. And the plushie is as well.
Yeah, so now Lloyd has
he's very well trained as well. It's good that he's sat in the shoulder.
Yeah, is he potty trained? You think dog poo's bad, folks? You want to see a dragon poo? Jeez.
But not just burn it up afterwards.
Andrew's looking around like there's a fly flying.
You know what? No, I have a porg in here that goes on my shoulder, and I'm just trying to figure out where it is.
The porg.
Can't see it. God, I didn't think I was on camera.
I tell you what, right? Has anyone seen the plushies for Chewbacca? Jesus, my God, it looks horrific. Yeah, he looks like a squirrel that's been shot. That's all I'm going to say today. Look it up, folks. It's horrific. How they even come out with it, I don't know. But anyway, have a look at it. Also, as well, do us a little favour. Everybody who's on the panel tonight, Say O'Connor, he was on the panel earlier on. You'll find all these details down below, folks. Honestly.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, what's that? What, have you just found?
No, I just looked. Yeah, I looked at the Chewbacca plush.
I was going to say, don't look up a picture of a shot squirrel. Chewbacca is horrific. I mean, folks, honestly, I know people were saying that the version of him is terrible. The UCS version, I think that's what we call it. Should we call him a UCS version? He's bad. He's got nothing on the plushie. Like seriously, folks, he's nothing on the plushie. The plushie is horrendous. It really is.
Yeah.
I think
but the plushie also costs less.
That's true, actually. Yeah, that is very true. Okay, so I've got a Ninjago plushie. I've got a Spaceman, classic Spaceman plushie as well. Anyone else got plushies on the panel? No. Plushies on the panel. Plushies on the panel. Has anyone got a plushie on the panel?
Which Ninjago plushie do you have, Greg?
Hey,
I've got Jay.
That's one I need to
He's got the white one.
Yeah, the white one. Thank you to Bright Switch Bricks for this one.
Oh, Bright Switch Bricks sent me my one as well.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, has yours got a name?
No.
It's got a name.
I haven't given it a name, no. What have you called yours?
Cyril.
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 Yeah, yeah.
That's horrific.
That's not horrific. It's a brilliant name. He's great, isn't he? Hello. I don't know why I keep doing this. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know.
What was that voice?
I don't know either. Hello.
I'm a spaceman.
Yeah, I'm a ventriloquist. Right. Anyway, enough of this. Where are we going with this? Anyway, it's the most bizarre thing I've ever done. Anyone else got any plushies? Lady McBrick, you must have loads of plushies. Shash your plushie.
They are packed away because mine are.
Oh,
Christmas
come
plushies.
off here. Really?
I only have I want to say Gandalf, but I have Dumbledore.
Gandalf?
No, I have Dumbledore. I have
Who?
Dumbledore, and I have the Star Wars Christmas plushies, like Yoda, Darth Vader, and the Stormtrooper. Yeah.
Cody just looks like a slug with arms and legs. It's bizarre. Yeah, that's very weird.
And he, okay, I bought him. He really looks like the cousin that no one acknowledged. But the sweater that he wears is really, really cute.
Okay, all right. Is that the one I Love New York on it?
No, it's the Christmas one. May Christmas be with you, something like that.
May Christmas be with you. I love it. Gaz, you look like the sort of bloke that would have a plushie. Got any plushies?
No, I don't.
No way.
No, I, it's one of those things. It's like I look at it and be like, "Oh, that'd be really good to get," and then something else comes up and be like, "I'll get that instead."
All right. Well, what the bleeding hell's going on with that R2D2 over there? It looks like he's having a right old go at something. What's all that about?
Oh, he's just on standby at the minute, and he just keeps trying to jump off the
Oh,
shelf.
I like it. I like it because it moves like animatronics.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I'm completely. I mean, I put it in the
Amazing.
survey last week. I totally want a UCS chopper. I really do.
Oh yeah.
I think we need that. I really do. Oh, these are. I thought I could hear it. Andrew, as well as a Paul, have you got any other plushies as well?
In my son's room, there's probably a plushie or two, but definitely not in this room right now.
Okay, fair enough.
My son's got a million plushies, but like you mean like Lego?
Oh,
We got Lego hands as well somewhere.
Lego hands. Oh,
Yeah,
I like that. Oh, I like that as well.
Hey, check this part out. Pretty.
All right, let's
building
see what
this.
we could guess the set. Let's see if we can guess the set. Oh, well, it's got to be. I'm going to go for the boat race.
I think you saw me doing this earlier.
I didn't see it. Honestly, I didn't see it. Oh yeah, I did. No, I genuinely didn't see it. I did see the box behind you though.
Yes.
The printed piece is what I'm talking about in particular.
They're lovely. A good friend of mine, it goes by the name of Simon Wombell. He's a great guy. He used to live with me in London, and now he lives in Singapore. And he sent that to me years ago. That set.
Oh, nice.
Really good. The dragon heads on the boats are brilliant.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, there we go. This is a nice one. Show us the red one. Show us the red one again. Hold it up. It's so quick. Yeah, it's good. Look at the use, folks, of the flippers. How clever is that? Loving that.
But yeah, no, it's cool. Yeah, it's really, really well done. Really, and it actually, I didn't know it actually moved, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's got little tiny wheels on it, like round ones.
Cool.
Very good, isn't it? Let's say hello to a few peeps that we got out there tonight, folks. We've got Mayor Hosco. He's saying, "Is there a Benny plushie?" I'm sure there must be one somewhere.
Must be.
I'd be amazed if there isn't. Fab Blondie's Bricks. Hope you're good. There she is. I'm going to meet her this time next week. We'd have met. Can you believe it? A UCS chop-up must happen. I agree, dude. Honestly, when I thought of it, I was like, my God, that's like an epiphany. I mean, it is. I actually genuinely quite like building stuff around that sort of size. Even the Porg was pretty good, to be fair. Big Nate is out there. Watch your Big Nate. He said, yeah, Mayor Hosco, there's a bunch of spacemen. Now, don't forget, folks, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. Let's get up to nearly 50, shall we? We can do it. Mayo's also saying, have we done the pictures of the week yet? No, not yet. We're only an hour in, Mayo. Blimey. The hashtag replay gang. And also as well, if you guys out there are part of the replay gang, do us a favor, leave me a comment. I'm going to start going back through some of the comments that people have been leaving so I can chat with you lovely lot out there to get to know you a little bit. But anyway, that aside, also as well, let me know where you are listening to me from. Are you working? Have you got me on in the background? Are you doing some gardening? I always listen to stuff when I'm out in the garden doing stuff. It's only time. So me, myself, and I just kind of chilling and building as well. Love listening to it whilst I'm building. Anyway, that's we've all seen Ahsoka this week. Let me know what you lot out there think of Ahsoka as well if you've seen it. No spoilers. We're trying to give no spoilers.
No spoilers, but it's awesome.
It is awesome. It really is. Let's take a look at some figures, shall we? Here we go. This image comes care of Jay's blog. Check him out, folks. Jay's blog is one of the best bloggers out there. Really is for Lego stuff. I love him to bits. He's a good guy. And he'll be on again soon. He might be on next week, I believe. So anyway, what do we think then? What do we think of these minifigures in comparison to the source material? There is a few, of course, that we haven't seen yet. For example, Hera's son. But we have seen some quite cool ones out there as well. Like Morgan, for example. I think Morgan looks amazing. And Balin's skull. What do you reckon, Gaz? Let's start with Gaz and see what he says. Have you got any figures that sort of you think to yourself, yeah, they really do look like the source material?
I actually really like. I'm going to say his name really wrong now, but is it Hu Yang, the guy who the robot?
Yeah, Hu Yang. I think it's pronounced Hu Yang, isn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Look at the shape of his head as well, and his character's awesome anyway. Plus, it's David Tennant, isn't it? But yeah, absolutely fantastic. The way the heads come out on that's really good, really, really good. But then the Rebels guys as well, they come out really good as well. I mean, Hera looks fantastic.
Yeah,
I love. I forgot her name. Sabine. God,
Sabine. Yeah, Sabine looks really good.
The hair is off, isn't it?
No, that's the color of the hair at the end of the episode.
Yeah, but only color matches. The haircut, there is a better one from the haircut that she did.
Oh, I didn't quite catch all that, Lady McBrick. What did you say about her hair?
Her haircut was quite out there. And this haircut is not really matching the one that she gave herself, right?
I reckon. I thought it was quite. I thought it was the same. I thought it was the same.
I think this is quite a good sort of middle between Rebels and how it was in that one.
Yeah. I just wish she had some print on her arms. That's all, really, for Sabine. That's the only thing I could wish from that. But Hu Yang, definitely a very good character and a cool character as well. What about you, Rosie? What's your thoughts on these minifigures then, in comparison to the source material?
I think they're all fine, honestly. The only thing is probably I would like some skirt printing on Morgan, but I can't really think of any sort of skirt printing that would be too detailed to put on her, from what I remember. But I mean, they're all pretty good. I can't wait to get every one of them.
Yeah,
I know that's the thing. I even want the IKEA one as well. Which someone did make. It says, wait, what is the yellow droid from the series? I think he was the one that was in. No, he couldn't have been actually. He wasn't yellow, was he?
No, I don't think we've seen it yet because that's a part of the E-wing chase, which obviously we haven't seen.
No, we've seen E-wings, but we just haven't seen that particular droid in yet.
Is it not that guy though, who is the guy who was following her alongside? And
jump in front? We didn't see the droid there. The droid we saw, the astromech we saw, was the one that landed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's quite cool. I got a fun little fact as well. So the actress that plays Hera Syndulla, or Syndulla, I should say, I didn't realise this because you can't tell by her name. So her name is Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and she's actually married to Hugh McGregor.
Is she?
Is it not an ex-wife? Or...
Is it not what?
I thought it was an ex-wife. But I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was still currently married.
I don't know.
I don't know for sure. I just heard in I love watching the shows, and so I love watching the behind the scenes and people talking about speculating on the shows. And so, anyways, they mentioned that they were married. I didn't hear ex, but it's possible.
I've only heard married. I haven't heard ex-married.
They might still be together then. I might have been told wrong.
I don't know. Maybe she's going to run off with Rosie or something. I don't know.
I think they're still currently married.
Sorry, what was that, Titanium?
I believe they're still currently married. That's what the internet is saying.
Oh, okay. So they're still married. Well, that's good. That's good. Rosie's obviously trying to put a wedge in between them. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to put a wedge in between Hera and Obi-Wan Kenobi. The force is stronger with Rosie, apparently. But there we go. But yeah, no, I just thought it was a cool fact, and she looked really good in green. Just throwing that one out there as well. What about Chopper? I'd really like to see. I know this is probably going to be impossible to do, but then maybe they could do it with the arms from the Roger droids from the battle droids, and put like a little clip or something on his arm so that you could put arms. Oh, that's got to be possible, guys. Surely
it must be. Yeah, it must be a way you can do it. Even if they must just put little holes in the side of that piece, and you can just put them on.
Yeah,
that's what that is, by the way.
According to Salixscape, according to Wikipedia, they married last year, so they can't get divorced already. Rosie, surely not. Very strange for Rosie not to be factually correct on one of his on a video. It's very true, that is. But anyway, and I tell you a character that I'm really interested in finding more about is, of course, Balin and Shin as well. They're a really cool couple. They are, and of course you've got the master and apprentice, just like good old Jedis. I don't know. What do you think of them, Lady McBrick? Do you like the Balin Skull character? Because I thought he was brilliant personally.
Yeah, he is my favorite. That's why I figured out what bothered me. Because when I watched Ahsoka, I thought something is off, and I struggled with the characters. But then I saw Balin, and I absolutely love him. And that's how I figured out maybe the others I struggled so much with because I had an image of them on my mind, and he is totally new to me.
Yeah, I will say this: there's, and it's very strange. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just something I kind of clocked quite soon. All the characters that you're seeing so far in it are all female characters, and that's quite. I'm not saying it's a bad thing or anything like that. I'm just sort of saying it's very, very female centric, which is kind of interesting because there's a bit of a trio between, and this carries over from Rebels, folks. Is that we've got obviously Hera, Sabine, and Ahsoka. As yet, we've not seen, of course, Zeb. Zeb is there. He's around. Luke Skywalker is as well. I'm just throwing that one out there. But yeah, so we are going to get other characters in there. But I just thought Balin Skull. I mean, what an introduction he had. I love the corridor scenes, folks. If you want to say what things do you like about Star Wars, well, we could always say the light, the dark side, and Jedi. But yeah, never go down a corridor with a Jedi or a Sith Lord or someone that sort of sits in between. I'd say.
Definitely.
Two gay folks are saying definitely the arms for Chopper. Agree. I think that can be done. I'm gonna. What can we do with like a little clip? It would definitely have to be another layer of a plate on top, but then they could counter that by making his head smaller or something like that, like a special element for it. It's definitely or even better. Actually, don't do that. Just make the body slimmer and doing that. I think the arms are what make him stand out. Maybe they'll do that for another one. Who knows? Definitely deserve it.
Or for a UCS set. Just so.
Oh, dude, honestly, I reckon. I definitely think they would do.
Possible.
I reckon, right, it's going to shift from R2D2 being the number one astromech to Chopper. I really do. Anyone that goes like that all the time, it's just great. That scene when he's trying to find the homing beacon, and he's going through all the bits and pieces, and he's complaining to Hera, saying, "Are you sure you have not been through my stuff?" Watching subtitles, folks, you find out good fun, and I don't know. I find him quite good for the comedy.
He's translated really well from the animated as well.
Dude,
he's a lot more animated than the R2 in his head movements and all the rest of it.
His head's got that kind of funny sort of spin on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That
sounds like the teachers from Charlie Brown.
He sounds like a cross between, I don't know, really, like a cross between a duck and someone that talks very, rudely. Or when someone's being rude to you and they're doing it under their breath, instead of saying "for God's sake" or "for God's sake," or this sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just bizarre, and all he's doing is just with his arms all the time. What was that thing he did as well? Oh yeah. I thought that was a good scene as well. One of my favorite scenes in The Force Awakens. Rosie, tell me what you think. I know you're a massive Harry Potter fan, but I know you're a big Star Wars fan as well. We won't talk about Lord of the Rings. We just focus on Star Wars at the moment. In one of my favorite scenes in all of the last 3 Star Wars movies was basically from Force Awakens when BB-8 gives him the thumbs up to Finn in the form of a flame, and I cheered. I was like, oh my god, that was brilliant. Right? There's a scene though in Ahsoka, I think it was episode 2, where when he throws the homing beacon, he goes like that. He does a fist pump. And I was just like, that was so bloody brilliant. I loved it. I really did. What did you out there think about that? What did you think about it, Rosie? Tell us what you thought about Ahsoka and what you thought as well about Chopper, because he's a big deal, man.
One thing Star Wars always nails, no matter if the film itself is good or bad, is the droids. I feel that you always have a really good droid. Obviously, BB-8 I think was better than R2, and Chopper I also think is better than BB-8. So Chopper's my number 1. But I think Ahsoka was good. It was a promising start. I think my issue with it was probably the dialogue between the characters was a bit too monotone. It's a bit too flat. There's not much enthusiasm there. But I think as the relationship grows, then that'll obviously improve between the characters and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it was a promising start. I think the actual cinematography of everything was ridiculously good.
Oh, dude, when the Phantom is chasing the hyperdrive, oh my god! I mean, it looked beautiful. That was as good as anything I've ever seen in Star Wars, in the movies.
Yeah.
And
that's
the
like all
lightsaber
things
scenes.
exploding around it and stuff.
Yeah.
I've watched a lot of Star Wars recently. As you know, I've been watching Rebels, and in the last 40-ish hours, the last 2 days before Ahsoka, I watched 31 episodes of Rebels. So.
Steve, I thought I'd done well. In the last week, I've probably watched about 30. I finished this last season off in like 2 days. Which I'm totally glad I did. Did it pay off for you doing that? Because it did for me.
Oh, 100%. Like the last 2 seasons of Rebels are so much better than the first 2. Because I watched the first 2 seasons and then it was really tough for me to carry on because I just wasn't into it as much as I wanted to. But I carried on. And I mean, I wish that Rebels was live action during the last season or 2 because some of the scenes in those episodes would have been great in live action. But, yeah.
And we really saw the Inquisitors as well doing their thing, and of course we have got, and this is what makes it such a brilliant trio as well. You've got this other trio of the so-called villains. They're not villains, folks. They're mercenaries, right? Of course, Balin, Shin-Ti, or Shin-Hati, I should say, and is it Marek or Mork?
Marek.
Marek. Yeah, it's Marek, isn't it?
But he was in Rebels, I think. I think we were discussing it yesterday.
He wasn't.
No, is
he not that Inquisitor guy?
No, that was the 8th brother.
I
believe they're different characters.
But they look very similar, don't they?
They do. But honestly, right, this guy is that is a really good minifigure, like a very good looking minifigure, and people were buying up that part, especially for army builders and knight builders and stuff like that. You know, the people that want to build armies of knights and stuff like that. Andrew, Bricky Brood, you got any thoughts on the figures and the series in general?
Yeah, the series is pretty good. Visually it's amazing for sure. I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it for sure, like any of the other Star Wars shows that come out. But I don't know, like I think the figures look pretty good considering like to the live action. Like I think, but the one thing I think is pretty cool. Is this the first minifigure with the white, like the clear lightsabers. Like she has the clear on her for her Ahsoka. Like I don't think has she had clear before? I don't remember.
I don't know. It's got blue. I got the last one. I'm pretty sure they were just blue.
Yeah.
So I think that's a pretty cool little detail. Small little detail.
I believe the Rebels Ahsoka had white lightsabers. So yeah, this is the first time with clear.
Cool.
Cool.
But it's still weird though, because what do you think? I think they should have been a slightly opaque white for the minifigure, because they're definitely not clear in the series, and I think they'll fix that later on. I think that needs to be opaque, and of course the other thing that needs to be fixed as well is the other minifigures, which is for Balin and Shin, because they're orange. They're clearly orange. I can see KO out there has said it still looks red to him, but no, they're orange. They're clearly orange, except of course the Inquisitor. His ones are definitely red. I don't know. Yes, it's interesting. But yeah, Titanium. You got any thoughts on the figs and the TV series itself?
I think the figs have all turned out pretty well. My only minor complaint that's already been mentioned is Sabine arm printing. I would have liked to see that. As far as the series goes, I'm curious about Marek, because I looked up the name, and the name Marek means a knight thought to be a werewolf. So I wonder if that could be a hint to the character.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And of course, I think Dave Filoni was quite into his wolves. Certainly last season of Rebels went into the wolves, and it was really good. I mean, I watched it back again, and I was like, to go to the world in between worlds as well. That's like it was really. I remember as a kid, I say a kid, 5 years ago when I watched it. I wasn't a kid then, folks. Believe me. I wish I was. I was just a big kid. When I watched that was blowing my mind. I was like, I've never seen anything like this in Star Wars. Star Wars hasn't never done time, time and space and stuff like that. But it's kind of really cool that they have gone there. They're not going heavy on it either. But also as well, someone like Morgan, who actually is a witch. Now, how cool is that? We've got someone who's a witch that it does sort of sorcery of the dark side. I'm super excited about that. What do you reckon about that, Gaz?
Yeah, I think I didn't even realize straight away that actually she was the same character from Mando series 2. But yeah, so that's obviously the through line, isn't it? So she was arrested in that episode where Ahsoka appeared, and then that's her going off. But yeah, no, I think it's a really cool twist as well, because does that mean that she's... I mean, I'm a bit fuzzy with it, but is that then the same ones then that Darth Maul...
Yeah, she's from there. She survived it because she got asked in the program,
the Night Sisters.
You're a witch, yeah. And she went, "I'm a survivor."
Dathomir.
Yeah.
At least she didn't start singing then. So that's good.
No, that's true. That's true. But yeah,
can it be that Balin Skull and his apprentice that they have a wolf connection as well? Because when I started googling them, to figure out who they are. I thought I had taken a wrong turn, because all of a sudden there were wolf images, and it looked like as if I had used the wrong direction.
And what was that for, Nicole? What was that for?
I just googled their names, Balin Skull and her name.
Yeah. They're all mythological wolves.
That's right. Okay.
So that's what their names. So their names originate from the mythology of wolves. They're like a pack. When you think about it, they are a pack. And it's just that their names combined. But that's what I'm saying. Dave Filoni has got a thing about wolves. So season 4 of Rebels, you have those great big sort of mythological kind of wolves, I should say, that could kind of transcend through their planet. And they had almost like a sort of a inner planet hyperdrive tunnel. And then of course you got the space whales as well, which I forget what they're called, Pego or something like that. Pegu. Yeah, that's it. So that's kind of interesting as well.
But there was one in it as well, though. I don't know if you noticed when he looked up at the end at that planet, and there was just one through the clouds you could just make out.
You could see it just through the clouds, and that made me think. Well, I was like, well, why didn't they just sort of come back through that way as well? And of course, when she had the map open, and again, I don't know who came up with the map, but I'm dying to know who that was. But when the map came up, kind of massive in the sort of Stonehenge sort of area, you had the whales on there. That were so it's all symbolic and everything like that. Look, watch for the symbols, folks, and it explains the story so much better.
They must be doing more with those as well, because they were in that episode of Mandalorian as well, weren't they?
Grogu. They completely planted it all in there on purpose. And of course, Dave Filoni writes it, so it's his baby. This is the Mando universe, folks. So we could see the Mandalorian in this. We can see Luke Skywalker. Here's the thing. There is a theory out there, right, that Marek could be some sort of secret apprentice to Darth Vader. Right? How mad would that be if we've got a Darth Vader's apprentice fights Anakin Skywalker's apprentice? Now, how mind-blowing would that be? But it is possible. The two twains could come together. It's a very odd timeline, but it is definitely doable. Because this is only set. This is set not too long after Return of the Jedi, which is why Luke Skywalker's running around doing stuff. Anyway.
Luke would have been pretty young to have an apprentice on his own, because when he rescues his father, he is not quite a finished Jedi, right?
Yeah, he is. By the end of by the end of Return of the Jedi, he's a Jedi Knight or something like that. So, and of course, but he can rewrite it, and that's why he went off and did all these. Because he did the schools, didn't he? He did the academies for the Jedi in the Mandalorian season, and that's what Grogu was going to do. That's what I mean. So. Right. I reckon maybe in the future, someone like, someone can be trained by Luke. Now, that could be Ahsoka. That would be weird. Or Ahsoka sort of trains him. Or, of course, what's the name of the guy who's missing again? And Ezra. Ezra can be trained by Luke to finish his training. But, I mean, I'm sure Ezra... I mean, I've still got a theory as well. And no one said this, but I'm just throwing this out there, that Ezra could have joined Thrawn. Who's to say that Ezra is still a good guy? No one knows because they've not seen him for years and years. What do you reckon about that, Rosie? Do you reckon Ezra's a good guy still, or do you reckon he could go to the dark side? Because him and Thrawn, they need to have teamed up potentially to have survived.
I don't know. I think I'd obviously it's a possibility, but I'd really hate that timeline. I think. Especially because I'm right off the back of Rebels after loving the character for so long. So it's I wouldn't like that timeline at all. But I don't really understand. I mean, obviously, I can't really explain it without getting into spoilers. But yeah, there's I don't really understand too much of why Thrawn is inaccessible type thing and why he's stuck. I don't really get that.
Yeah, and he must still be pretty powerful because when we've seen him in the adverts, he's wearing his white uniform still. So I reckon he still calls the shots.
Do we know who was the one who freed him? Because it was in Mandalorian 3rd season that we saw the shuttle and that he was freed. Do we know who helped him escape?
Wasn't it supposed to be? Oh no, never mind. She wasn't a part of it. That one actress who got fired, she was taking him to the prison, and I think they got attacked, right? Who's that girl from season 1 of Mandalorian?
I know what you mean. She's quite muscular, isn't she?
Cara
Dune. That's it.
Yeah, so I think she was supposed to be escorting him, and then I think they got attacked. I think is what my understanding is.
Hold on, who got attacked? Who got attacked?
He got freed. Thrawn was captured, and then they freed him. I think isn't that what happened?
No, it's
Yeah.
What happened to Moff Gideon?
No,
Exactly
that was
the
Moff
same
Gideon.
thing.
Oh, you know
that
what,
was-
dude? You know what? I am getting
Oh my
confused
god,
there.
we're getting mixed up with the characters. Where are you going?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm spinning a total different story because
I do apologise, folks. These are
I thought
experts,
of
I
him.
promise. Oh my god, we're talking Moff Gideon there, not Thrawn.
Nicole's going to be
Thrawn
talking about the Enterprise
no.
next. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was Kirk, and when
Yeah.
both
Beat me up, Scotty. Jeez,
yeah.
Louise.
Oh, he was in it.
Yeah.
Oh, so crazy.
Lady McBrick, did you actually finish season 4? It's like literally the last 10 minutes. Basically, he's got captured by a load of wows that are sort of a cross between a wow and an octopus. They wouldn't let go of him. And Ezra's like, and he turns around to Ezra, he goes, well, wherever I go, you're coming as well. And he's going, yeah, I'm up for that. And that's it. We don't know. But anyway, there we go. Nothing to do with Cara Dune. They've not met her yet. I don't think they ever will as well. But anyway, we got Whiskey 488 saying, that's it. You got it. Gina Carano. Apparently could actually get back on it. You never know. Delicious Foods. I believe that's where my Google search led me. Yeah, got to do your research. Skull and Hattie are night and day wolves from Norse mythology.
Love
Norse
that.
mythology
Love that.
is one of the most interesting mythologies out there. It really is, folks. Which is like, if you watch all sci-fi, folks, I promise you, watch all sci-fi, especially Star Trek, and of course Star Wars will be in there as well, and all the other ones that go along with it in between. They're full of mythology, folks. They really are. Romulus and Remus, for example. Look them up. They're Klingon planets, but you'll find out a lot more about them with Greek mythology. Anyway, at the end of Rebels, Ezra took Thrawn to another galaxy. Indeed, in canon, the Star Wars galaxy has naturally occurring galactic barrier. So travel between galaxies is very difficult. That's exactly it.
Okay.
And the interesting thing, right, is for the first time, I heard the word universe mentioned in Star Wars. Never heard that word mentioned before, right? So they know that there's other galaxies out there, obviously, because at the end of what was it? Empire Strikes Back. Luke and Leia are looking out the window at a different galaxy, so they know they're there. It's just a case of getting enough petrol in the tank to actually make it there, and making it there in good time as well. But anyway, we'll see. And Whiskey says she's not coming back. Yeah, they have said that, but honestly, folks, they said that about Finn and Rey, and show them the money and they'll be back. Don't worry about that. Marek says Half Stubbs will travel. Good to see Half Stubbs will travel. Marek the Inquisitor is then name of a knight from Arthurian legend who turns into a werewolf. There we go. I am liking that tie-in. It's very good. It's very good indeed.
That's cool.
Are we spoiler stuff now? Not really. We're talking about mythologies, KO. I thought you went. Great to have you back. But anyway, this is all leading up into what will be a sort of Mandoverse film as well one day. But anyway, we'll come back. We'll come back to Ahsoka. Maybe we'll look at one or two sets first of all. But anyway, before I want to look at these new Bricklink series sets that are coming out as well. I'm pretty excited about them. I'm interested to know what you lot out there want to get. Do us a favor, folks. You know the deal. Give the stream a thumbs up, and everybody who's in the panel tonight, including Si O'Connor, who sadly can't be with us, folks, because of the storms hanging over the United Kingdom at the moment. It's causing all sorts of shenanigans technology-wise. It really is. So anyway, let's see where we're all getting to with the demolition of one set, Titanium J. Tell us a little bit about this set that you're decommissioning and zip locking up.
So it's still the Monastery of Spinjitzu. I'm working on the back portion now. I'm working on the side that had the Sword of Fire.
Oh, yeah.
So originally, you could kind of rotate it and the Sword of Fire would be sticking back there so you could hide it away.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like Tomb Raider.
Yeah. And then I still have this portion to disassemble as well.
Tell us about that brush that you've got there. What sort of brush is that?
It's just a paintbrush I bought at Walmart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you
That's
can do
probably
that
not
with
the-
quite cheap ones.
Yeah, it's probably not the best brush to get, but it works. It works for how dusty this set is. I've already taken apart the roof, which was black and very dusty.
Was it? Yeah, black does get dusty, actually. Okay. And just out of curiosity, why are you bagging these sets up?
Because I need to make space for new sets.
Okay. All right. You got any new sets in line that you're thinking of getting soon?
I'm not going to do any day one purchases. The budget's a little tight right now, but as soon as I can, I want to get the Ghost, and I want to get the Bounty.
Okay.
The Ninjago Destiny's Bounty that came out a few.
Oh, the new one that's just come out. Okay, all right, that's cool. That is a brilliant one. I like it, but ultimately you can't beat the one that came in the movie. And Titanium, have you got the one from the movie, or is that the one you have?
No, I don't.
Dude,
I'm starting to. I don't know if I ever will get it, just because I'm worried about the brown. I'm worried about all the brown pieces breaking as I put it together.
True. All right, true. Fair enough. I'm saying true. I sound like a steam train. Right, Rosie, where are you getting to with your build at the moment of Harry Potter from 2004, was it?
2004, yeah. So I finished the Shrieking Shark. Very fun builds. Was quicker than I thought it would be. But I guess
you're so speedy. You're in that comfortable
set,
chair and table. It's so speedy. It makes building Lego sets, especially Harry Potter ones, more pleasurable.
Exactly. But it's a very cool set. So yeah, I'm just bored now.
Well, what figures did you get with it then? What figures did you? Have you sold them all or whatnot?
No. This will be sold and whatnot though. But you get Wolfhead Lupin, which is a very funky figure. Not accurate at all, but it's a very cool figure. You get a very awful Peter Pettigrew minifigure. There's no way you can see that from there, but you know. You get Sirius Black and Harry Potter as well. So you get 4 minifigures with the set. But very cool set. Not as good as a new one, but still.
Okay. Well, I'm curious then. What is the name of the guy that changes into a wolf?
It's Remus Lupin.
Does that word mean werewolf or anything like that? Does that mean anything at all?
But didn't you say something about Remus being associated with wolves?
Yes.
So
Remus and Remus are 2 wolves.
Yeah, so that'll be the association. So his first name is Remus.
There you go, folks.
Harry Potter. He's a werewolf, yeah.
Harry Potter delves into mythology as well.
I think Lupin's from, is it Lupine as well, which is some sort of something to do with wolves as well? I think that's...
Dude, loving it. See, that's the thing. And of course, Star Wars, and they can all play on the words a little bit as well. But yeah, it's definitely very, very cool. All right, good stuff. Let's have a look at see where Andrew's with all this and see what he thinks about all this Greek mythology stuff.
I just had a visitor come here. I got Rosie.
Hey.
Aww. What's your cat's name?
This is my Rosie here.
Oh, that's Rosie as well, is it? Rosie the cat. Oh, okay.
It's going good here. I have I'm almost done the second boat here. Working on the head right now. You can see the inside looks a little crazy, but it will be a finished dragon boat head.
They're funny little builds, aren't they? But they are good the way they come out.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. Are you enjoying it? Are you enjoying it with all the figures at the moment? Come on, Andrew, sell it. Sell it.
Yeah, I know. No, okay. So they're pretty cool. You get a bunch of these figures. You get 5 matching figures, bottoms, different heads, I guess. But I don't know. It's pretty cool. The one thing I wanted to note about the last sets we're looking at there for Ahsoka is I forgot about Mandalorian though, and so I didn't say it. But they have a lot of minifigures in this first wave. Like as far as Star Wars TV show when the sets have been released, I think there's only been like 1 to 3 sets. Like I think Andor only had 1, and what was the other show? I don't even remember off the top of my head here now. Obi-Wan. Kenobi. Yeah. I think that only had like 2 sets or 1 set.
Oh, they were good sets though, weren't they?
Yeah, I have them for sure.
Yeah.
Were they good? I thought they were
No, you know what? That one with the fire
sets.
that comes up, that was a little iffy. The figures were cool.
Oh, the puddle.
Yeah, the grey puddle was terrible. Yeah, I'll go with that one. That was terrible. But
good figures, though.
Yeah, you had good figures. You had that working android as well. That looked quite good. But the shuttle, the shuttle that came out, the Sith shuttle, That was a brilliant
yeah.
set. That was.
Yes, that's awesome. The scythe.
But wasn't that majorly overpriced as well? Wasn't it tiny and it was something like $100?
No, you're thinking about this one.
from Andor.
You're thinking about this one from Andor, the poor man's gunship.
Right. Yeah. Right.
That's it. This is a really good set. I did a review on it as well, folks. So do check it out. It's very swishable. It's really well built. It's got. Have I got any figures in it still? Oh, there we go. And arguably one of the best characters from Andor.
He was good.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Great actor as well. I can't wait for June 2 as well.
What was his code name in that movie or in that show? Because I thought he called himself Fulcrum or something, but it wasn't like that. I know that's from Rebels and stuff.
That's Rebels as well.
He had a name. He had a special name that he was using for when he was doing radio.
Oh, I don't know actually.
Do you guys remember? Like he had it wasn't Luthen. It was like anyways, I thought it was something like that. Like it was like Fulcrum, and I'm like, wait.
Let's know in the chat, or if anyone's watched this back, give us a comment. Google it, Andrew. Google it. Come on, you know you want to.
That's true.
They could have released his ship though. I think.
Oh, that was
rather than that one because when that was fighting and it just did that like bits.
Well, there was that again, a beautiful scene where he fired off. I think was it shrapnel or something like that, and he just aimed it at the giant dish on that ship.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was a magnet or something, right? Yeah. They're pulling him in, I think.
Yeah, it was on a tractor beam, and he's like, "Okay, if you want me, have this lot first," and it just disintegrated. It was like, and it looked gorgeous. And of course, you had that shot at the end of Andor. Sorry, folks, this is a bit of a spoiler. So close your ears. Right at the end of Andor, where you had the Death Star. That looked like it was a camera being put together in segments, in sections. It was brilliant. It really was. Now, talking of brilliant, we've got Danny Fandoms out there as well. Hi, Danny Fandoms. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Lovely to have you here. Big Nate's out there as well, saying little old lady. The Brick Bods. It feels like a muggy 112. Are the Brick Bods here? There they are. They're on holiday at the moment in Spain. I'll be there in a month. Can't wait. Just checking in from Spain. Need to preserve my data for Sunday, but wanted to say hi. Great to see you, Brickbods. And good to see that you will be streaming as well from Spain. Looking forward to that. And we've got Andrew out there saying Axis. Oh, Axis was his code name.
Yeah, I just Googled it.
Yeah, what does Axis actually mean? Because wasn't that
that was the code name that the ISB gave him.
Oh gosh,
because he was kind of central.
No, then that's not it. Then what did he call himself though? You know there was a name though, right, TJ?
I feel like there was, but it's escaping my memory at the moment.
All right, well, take back Axis. Take that off the screen there.
I mean, we had Sol Guerrero in there as well, and we all know from having watched Rebels and stuff like that. What was being made and things like that. So, you know what? There were some really good episodes in that last season, and even in season 3. I think it was season 3, episode 6. I don't know why I remember episode 6, but I remember that being one of the best episodes for me. And that was it. I'll tell you why it was. It was because they had the just for one off because of something that's happening. Again, not giving away any spoilers. There was the Rosie. You'll remember this one. There was that one where they had the droids, the battle droids, were on the side of Captain Rex, and because they both had a common enemy. So, you're on mute, Rosie. You're on mute.
The trial thing.
That's it. Yeah.
Put them through. Yeah.
That
was a great episode. Yeah.
I
loved a lot of the episodes in season 4 with the Loft Wolves and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that.
They was angry though, weren't they? Always angry and chasing them. You never know where you stand with those wolves. There we go. So yeah, Luthen Rael is his name. I mean, I love the fact he's Rael. But it couldn't be. Was it Fulcrum?
No, Fulcrum was Ahsoka's
Rebels.
name, I think.
Yeah, Ahsoka.
And then later belonged to Callus.
That's it. Yeah, Agent Callus. Where's Agent Callus? He's back. He went off with Zeb to see his natives. But yeah, Agent Callus is around somewhere as well. So I'm quite excited to see him come back. Luthen Rael. I mean, one of the standout actors in that TV series. He really was, especially when he said, that geezer said to him in the top of that lift, he says, well, what have you sacrificed? And he went on for like a 5-minute spiel about it. And I was like, yeah, mate. I honestly expected, when he was talking, I expected at some point he was going to pull out like a dark saber or something like that. But we never quite made it to that, but you never know. We never know. The brick mods is I'll get it out of him, then KO. Can't hang around, exhausted, and we have a pool party tomorrow. Oi, oi! I haven't been to a pool party in a few years, actually. Agent Callus is shacking up with Zeb, and they're a couple. It's canon. I can't really think what a kid's going to look like. But there we go. It's Star Wars. Anything goes. Love is love, and all that. All right, good stuff. Should we take a look at away from Star Wars now? We've been talking about it for ages, but it is good. What can we say, folks? We're all excited about Ahsoka, but even I have to think sometimes, what is happening and where are we in the timeline? Because we're at this sandwich stage now between in the Mando universe. I keep coming out of my accent for some reason.
I'll be right back. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries, mate. In the Mando universe, right? You got this. We were in between Return of the Jedi and, of course, The Force Awakens. Anyway, we'll see how it happens. What could possibly go wrong? But anyway, you know the deal, folks. Give us a thumbs up, and while you're there as well, check out everyone who's in the panel tonight. So let's have a look at some sets, shall we? Some of the new stuff that we've got. This rather exciting. I'll tell you what we do as well. Let's put everyone down here. I quite like everyone being down here for this. Let's hopefully. So there we are. We're all down here. There's 6 of us. It's nice and cool. It feels like it's cooling down a bit, actually. Anyway, well, I've not really made up my mind exactly what I want. Brick Cross would be good, but I've got a train station. I've got a couple of big train stations now. But Logging Railway, not necessarily interested with the logs, but I am interested in the actual train itself. So let's have a look at this. That is, of course, if it loads up.
I'll be going after that one. I like it.
Me too, actually. Andrew, off the bat then, what do you think? Tell us a little bit about it. Why do you like it?
I like trains a lot, so that's the big thing. I like the old-timey kind of look or whatever, that bridge. I think I might be able to find a spot to put this in my city, which is another reason why I kind of like it. But it makes me think if I add that, I might have to add more of it. So I don't know how part intensive the tracks would be to build that bridge. It looks pretty cool though.
Yeah. I'm just curious though. Do you actually have somewhere where you could put the bridge itself? Because that's the one thing that puts me off about this, is that it's actually, to be fair, that is a really nice stand for any train set, to be fair, isn't it? True. It's about a meter long, that train set.
Yeah, you know what? Put a nice little like Western background behind it or something like that, or you can make a nice little diorama even from it. But no, that's wicked. I like it a lot. There
we go.
It's not for everybody for sure.
Oh no, definitely not. But I love trains, so I'm definitely going to get this. And trains and Lego do go very well. Because the curved trestle bridge is a little over 90 centimeters. Now, for you Americans out there, that's nearly a yard. And for us, it's nearly it's over a yard, but under a meter. The train is about 75 centimeters long, which is really long. That's that sort of length. Like, you'd be well chuffed if you caught a fish that big. The roof of the locomotive and the caboose is removable, and both have interior details and room for minifigures as well. Let's take a look at those then, shall we? So, I think that is a beautiful little train. What do you think about that then, Titanium?
Yeah, I really like that train. It's really nice. I'm tempted by this one.
Yeah, I agree. I even like the colors as well. The olive and the brown. Oh my god, they go beautifully together.
And it'll show it a bit later, but you can motorize this using the train portion and then the car behind it.
Good stuff.
So you can motorize it, run it on regular trains.
That's what I wanted to know. Just want to say a big hello as well. Not only to Brick Snaps, who's out there, Martin. Martin, I'm getting into running as well. I'm getting back. I ran the London Marathon a few years ago. Let me know if you ever fancy doing that as well. And of course, we've got delicious foods out there too, saying we all need giant snails to ride.
That's good.
That'd be nice.
You really do.
Just don't. Don't. The salt and everything it makes you go nuts. Let's have a look. Now that is a long carriage. That is a lot of logs. That's a long piece. But I do like the detail of the roller skates as well around the bogies. See that? It's all good. The devil's in the detail. But this is my favourite wagon. I love this. Gaz, what do you reckon?
That's really clever. The just like the steps. That's those little panel pieces as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Really,
1x2
really
panel
smart.
pieces. Yeah.
Really nice shaping they've got on that as well, actually.
Yeah, this is my favorite carriage. It's just beautiful. I'm a sucker for some reason. I love trains in dark red. I really do, folks. It's something. When I was a kid, London Underground, they had very dark red underground tubes, and I just love it. I really do. And that looks like it's got a printed piece on it as well, saying something like "Planter and Children." I think that says by the looks of it. Rosie, are you interested in any of this particular set? Do you like trains at all? I mean, you like the Hogwarts Express. I mean, you've got about 15 of them. But what about a train like this for? And this is the colour of what the Hogwarts Express should be. Just throwing that one out there as well.
I like Lego trains, but I haven't bought any outside, obviously, the Harry Potter ones because I know it's a slippery slope. If I buy one, I'm going to buy multiple. And the thing with trains is they take up a lot of room if you want to actually motorize them and stuff like that, which I'd want to do. And that's what I think it's the problem with this set, because this set comes with a big wooden bridge, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people just want the train to display it on their shelf, but won't necessarily have the room to display the big wooden bridge. And I think that takes up a lot of the part. So yeah, I think that would be my only criticism about the set. But the actual train itself, I think, is fantastic. I just wish it was on its own.
It's like Gringotts in that sense, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Yeah, because I've got to be honest, right? If I had a choice of buying Gringotts with that stand and Gringotts without it, I'd buy it without it. Full stop. It's going to be a right boat. I mean,
me too.
In my city, Gringotts is going to go in there. No problem with that. And I can't wait, by the way, to talk to the designer about the sticker. And I will be mentioning it. But also, he says, so what do you do? I mean, okay, here, let me just throw that out there, right? The good thing about it is on a 32 by 32 base plate, that'll be able to go on there. So you could put another modular on it and just have some sort of, random underground thing. The burrows or something like that. Do you know what I mean? You could put that on a 32 by 32 plate.
I think it's right. They should have definitely done like a Gringotts Bank set that was like 150 quid. That was the actual building. And you probably could have had more detail in that as well if you did it separately. And then did like an Escape from Gringotts set, which was like a play set, like the Temple of Doom set from many years ago. Which gave the dragon and the vaults and stuff like that. And it would have been the best if people.
Well, recently they just redid the Weasley shop as like a set on its own.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do that with Gringotts in a couple of years.
Yeah, potentially, because it's very likely they'll do like all of Diagon Alley in that sort of play scale. And because I don't really see why they'll just do that set on its own without any other stuff. So I think that is the new like Hogwarts expansion system. I think they're done with that, and they're going to start doing the Diagon Alley expansions. So we might see Gringotts in a more like play scale, which has that very element to it. Well, I have to see.
Starts will travel. He's on his way. Good to see you, dude. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. You've got Brickapix out there as well. Brickapix, are you going to be able to make it down next week? I'm hearing bad vibes that you might not be able to come down, which is a real shame due to the potential train strike. I'm gutted for you if that is the case. I really am. Lady McBrick, does this set interest you at all to purchase?
Strangely not. I really like my trains. I have my layout and everything, but that one does not speak to me.
It doesn't, no? Okay,
no.
Interesting.
Maybe the style, as you said, it looks to me more like a Western scenery. And
I've got to be honest. This could probably be. You could make this out of standard parts. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything unusual about these parts, are they, Titanium?
I don't think so. I haven't seen anything that stands out. I don't think for Bricklink sets you you're allowed to make new parts. So if
Good
you wanted to
point.
part it together,
Yeah.
I mean, other than the Toto tile on the side, you could probably just part together all this stuff.
And also as well with the is that the actual
Yeah.
motor itself? That is the motor.
Yeah,
isn't
so
it?
that's how they motorize it. You put the little box
That's wicked.
on there, and then
I
connect
do like
through.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd build that on the stream and just the engine, and then start messing around with it and get it on the track.
I feel like for some people, the bridge is just gonna get disassembled and put in the parts collection.
Well,
Because not as many people are gonna have a use for it.
See, I really like the bridge there because the thing is, it reminds me of like all those films I used to watch. You know, when they'd go down and they'd put like some dynamite on bits of the bridge, and then the train would go up. And
I mean, it's a great bridge. It's just how many people are gonna have space for it.
Yeah,
this is the only thing, and the point is here, it's like, will it actually make it to? I think it's 10,000 or 5,000.
I think it's 3,000 in order for it to get produced at a max of 20,000.
Okay, so it's 2 stickers, 26 colors, 2,700 parts. This is going to be this has got a motor in it as well. I think we're going to.
Well, it doesn't include the motor, but you can motorize it.
Oh, you can motorize it. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're probably looking at around £280. I would have thought for this. You might as well write off 300 quid. That is expensive. That is expensive.
Yeah.
But the question is, are there better sets available at that price point from this? So
how many pieces do you reckon that bridge takes up, roughly?
I reckon that's probably about 1,000 pieces. You know,
Yeah,
I reckon it's right up there. Yeah, because those bits of track are quite big. So keeping in the theme of trains, then what about a train station? Brick Cross, which I think is a take of Brent Cross. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Just wait for this to load up. I can't believe I got a gig speed into the internet and it started taking this long. It must be a slow website or something. Anyway, Brick Cross train station. I like the look of this, right? Let's just look at the set. So this is a little bit.
Lots more pieces again.
Just only a couple of hundred more pieces. 598 unique parts. 34 colors. So about another 20% of colors. And this is what? 32 by.
It's 32 by 48, same size as the assembly square, but then the train track is just kind of off to the back, so it's not attached in any way.
No, so in a way, it's
down
actually
there.
it's pretty big bigger. Oh, I like the departure lounge.
Yeah.
Sand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Look, East came. Sand Green is the name of a place. Pickers Brick. Eastgate, Studdington. God, can I just about make them out? But they are there. I like the guy playing the piano. That's quite a good touch because you get a lot of people playing the piano, believe it or not, at London Bridge Station. What do you reckon, Nicole? Could this go in your city, or are you a bit done with stations?
I'm totally puzzled because I have Studgate, which is huge, and now you say this set is as big as Assembly Square, and when I look at Assembly Square is bigger than my Studgate.
Oh right, okay. No, Studgate's on a 48 by 48 plate.
48, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it depends how you look at it. The angles, the dimensions are slightly different, but
it'll take up roughly the same amount of space, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of like max in area the same.
I like this because it's easier to integrate into like a standard modular city than Studgate is, because you could stick this on with the rest of your modulars, and then you can have the train track just running behind it, and behind all of your other modular buildings as well. So it's easier in that regard. And if you don't have Studgate, this is
I personally think Studgate is better looking than this. I really do.
Yeah.
Studgate is very unique. Some of you out there are saying that you prefer this over Studgate, which is fair game. But I think Studgate is like, you look at Studgate and you're like, oh, I've never seen anything ever like that in Lego before. Whereas this, like, I'd probably design something like this, to be honest. I'd never be able to do Studgate.
I think both have their own strengths.
Yeah, and they're both architecturally very different as well. Like one's kind of like a Crystal Palace style train station, and this one is kind of like a more metropolitan train station. So quite different.
It's nice.
Good
I think
figures,
like it
though.
though. Yeah.
Do you know what? This is the thing, right? I would buy it. One year, I'd put out Studgate. Another year, I'd put out Brick Cross. I'd be quite happy to do that, to be honest. Like, because as far as I'm concerned, one thing I definitely would be doing in Nagondan will be the sets themselves are modular. A lot of the sets that are going to be in the city are modular. And that means you can swap them out and put them in. So I'm going with that. That's kind of my thing. But there we go. It's interesting. Okay. Is anyone thinking of getting this? Is anyone thinking like at the moment? There don't seem to be capturing too many people's imaginations. Let me know what you guys and girls out there think as well. What do you reckon? Anyone on the panel think they're definitely going to get this? Because I'm a bit like, well, I kind of got Studgate, but I could get this, but it wouldn't be high on my list.
I'll be getting it.
Pictures.
I got Studgate, and I built it as soon as I got it, pretty much, and tried to put it into my city. But once I realized that the tracks going into it didn't line up, like it was, I don't know if you guys know this, like the tracks that go through Studgate, for me at least, the way I have my train track set up, it's not easy. Like if there was two circuits side by side, it'd be no problem. But I only have one going around, and so I have a split before, and I have to do some flexi tracks to get it back into line. So it's not 100. It goes around one circuit. It doesn't go around the other thing yet. I just didn't deal with it. But I'll be getting this, and the thought of buying sets and leaving them like on the shelf and then switching them out, because you're right, Greg. They're all modular. Like I don't know if I'd wait a year or not to swap them out, but yeah, like you could definitely put a few in and then like take it out. So that's on my mind when I see a set like that, where I'm like, okay, but I would try to make it work as much as I could in my city here, but I don't need two train stations side by side or anything.
Also, as well, and I'm just throwing this out there, folks, you get a lot of train stations that aren't train stations anymore. Like that could just be like, I see plenty of stuff, especially around Bath and all those sort of areas. You get train stations, old train stations that are, part of a walk or something like that, that have historical value. It could just be another building in there. But with what I'm doing with Studgate, so Studgate's basically, what makes Studgate a pain in the bum, folks, is that you've got it on a 48 by 48 plate. Imagine that square there is a 48 by 48 plate. And then you've got tracks that run through it. But instead of having the usual kind of one, Studgate being as mammoth as it is, you've got two that go like that. That's my artistic... that's about as good as it gets, folks. That's all you're going to get out of me. So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and get one of them to run out and then just join the other one, and then that can be just a place where you park a train.
For sure. That's what I'm trying to work on. But they're so close that like the switch that you get with Lego, it brings the track out, so it's farther away.
Yeah, but you can use the flexi stuff.
Yeah, so you had to use I think two, just two to get it kind of back in place. But I had to make my track longer than I wanted it to be in one spot. It'll work. It's gonna work, but I just didn't complete it yet. And one more thing about it is is the Disney train. I don't think you can just drive the Disney train right through the.
No, you can't. No. I think that's what Carrie said, because they put it in.
What can't you do with the train?
No, you can't put the Disney train through it. I think they had to. Raise their platform or something. They had to just raise it slightly.
Brixie had to do something with it. I forget what he did. It was only one part. You could actually just take the part off the train and it would do it. But Brixie got around that. I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, it's a tricky track.
I think he has to put the one thing up, and it just, to me, I want to have it the way it's supposed to be, hopefully. But yeah, I have two circuits though. Disney track over here. And the other one over here, so I guess the Disney won't be going to the city.
Oh my god! No, I'm gonna stick with the one track. Getting one track on a fairly decent sized space is actually quite difficult, folks. It really is. So I might even have to go down the third party route with the tracks, because they got tighter turns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But we'll see anyway. I'll knock stuff up and then start making videos for it.
That might work for Studgate, doing that, getting a custom splitter or something.
Yeah, I think it will. It will just improve upon things. Because sometimes you got to, folks. You got to make it work. I will go custom if I have to in some areas, but Won't always.
I have some 3D printed parts holding up my train track in this one spot where it's in the corner of my city where there's no table. So I just have it kind of going along the side of the wall. So I bought some 3D printed track that you just screw right onto the wall and the track just sits on top.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Send me, Andrew, when you get a Mo in the week or whatever, the weekend, send me some pictures of that. I'll be really interested to see that. Now, I think a lot of people are going to be quite excited about this because I was thinking, wouldn't this be cool to have on one side of say you've got sort of a piece of ocean, Lady McBrick, I'm sure you've got some ocean in your sea. And on one side, very closely, you've got El Dorado Fortress. And on another side, you've got this. And then maybe somewhere in the middle, right, you've got the Barracuda Bay or something like that. And I'm thinking, oh, this could be an awesome scene. Forget cities, folks. Just have water and have these like islands. It'd be great. It'd be like a constant battle. What do you reckon of this, Titanium? Are you into pirates at all or anything like that?
I'm not really into pirates personally, but I think it's a good set for those who are. It's in other images, I think we'll see that it's a bit modular as well. You can change up where different things are, which is really cool. And as you said, pairing it with El Dorado and Barracuda Bay,
which in itself is modular again.
Yeah.
It's really exciting. This is quite an exciting set because you can do multiple things with it. Oh, well, that's a nice touch as well with the seagull.
Oh, seagull.
Yeah, exactly. That's very cool. I like that. Get a cannon.
Good, doesn't it?
It looks really good. So I'm quite excited by this one. And I'm not even like a massive pirate fan. My thing that I like about pirates is not the pirates. That's the weird thing. It's the Imperial soldiers. Oh, look, and you've got to get the gate. Is that called a Cullis Gate or something like that, I believe?
Yeah, isn't it?
Very cool. Got a nice bit of water there.
The sausage bridge.
Discover secrets. The modular design. There we go. It's very clever. I'm liking this. What do you guys and girls out there think about this as well? Yeah, sausage bridge. That's a nice one. Just going underneath that, getting attacked by a bunch of sausages. I can think worse things, to be fair. I'll be like this. Put it away. The brick bods, they're still out there. What about your data? It's too wide and too tall, I think. We modded ours to make it work, but I can't remember how. It's in the video. Oh, I have to watch that back. I think they're talking about Studgate. Can you confirm, Brickbods? And Salix says, I made the Disney train shorter and less wide.
Salix is built, isn't he?
Yeah. Studgate says, we modded Studgate instead. Yeah, I haven't got the Disney train, so for me, it wouldn't necessarily be an issue. Don't say a word about the seagull, the Brickbods. I didn't dream about seagulls the other day. Very weird.
So what's that? So what's that then with the lines all over it then? What were they trying to show there?
No, I thought it was a treasure map or something, but
I think it's just a trail.
The different paths you can follow.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's literally a part. It's a trail around the whole thing. Gaz, you're a really big El Dorado Fortress fan.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't talk about it more often, strangely enough. But what do you think of? What do you think of this particular one? Would this be a really good companion set for El Dorado?
I think so. I think it's kind of like a bridge between like older pirates and some of the newer ones as well, because it's like, with a reconfigurable. I can't say that word. Reconfigurable element of it. It's such a good idea. Really, you can just like put the bridges in all different positions, but it also looks a bit like something out of Pirates of the Caribbean as well, which I quite like as well. So, but with like the cage hanging and like the skeleton in it and whatever it is. I think there's no stickers. Is that right? There's no stickers in this one.
Let's have a look.
Again, is a bonus. I mean,
yeah, no stickers. Unique parts, 607, 2,700. These are all big sets so far. These first three are 2,750 upwards. This one kind of excites me, really, more so than the other ones. This, to me, feels the most complete one. This works by itself. With the train station, Brent Cross, or Brick Cross, as the case is, you need a train with that. With the other one, you need more track. This is a complete thing. Strangely, it's not something I would normally associate myself with, but for me, I'm kind of excited by this. If I was a kid, I would have hours of fun with this. Rosie, you got any thoughts about this particular one? Does it float your boat like a pirate?
It's quite cool. It reminds me of the Pirates of the Caribbean sets from like 10 years ago, which I really want to get again. So this would be like, you know, sort of like a blast to the past in a way. I've never actually owned any of like the Lego pirate theme sets, and it's obviously very similar to that sort of stuff. So it'll be quite a cool build. But thing for me is like nothing in my collection is anything like this, so I don't know where I'd display it.
Let's have a look at this.
That'd be a bit of a dilemma.
Well, that's always the thing, though, isn't it? But don't forget, folks, you can just zip bag it up, sell it, or of course just rebuild it another time. Let's have a look at this.
Oh,
I don't know if it's a long video. Oh, it's 1 minute 20. Should I put some music on with it as well? Let's put a bit of background music on while we're watching the video, because it's about a minute long. This is. There we go. Music coming on. Reconfigure. Oh, here we go. So now it's going to show you how we can configure up. Done a good video for this, haven't they?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
That's one. I do like this. Why don't Lego build more stuff like this? You can explore it as well. This is a very well put together vid.
It's good the way they are. I think there's more things seem to be doing more sort of on the reconfigurable side of it, aren't they? So like
I think Lego are doing. I think there's a thing. There is certainly a small trend at the moment towards that, and I think what that does is it gives you more value, more bang for your buck, or at least makes the consumer think it anyway. Yeah, to make it official set, please do vote. Well, people have, and it will be. If, of course, it becomes, it gets voted in. But I like it. I like it. I think that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at another one then. Lady McBrick, the pirates, does that float your boat at all? Anything pirate-wise?
It looks amazing. It's just that I don't have the space for it.
Don't have the space?
No.
I suppose you do. Well, what about this one then? This one's quite different to all the others. It's certainly a lot smaller. Let's view the details of this one, shall we? This one does nothing for me whatsoever, but I do appreciate it. Fab Blondies is now officially on vacation, or as we say here in Europe, holiday.
Hollybobs.
When does she fly to Britain? I think, is it next week?
I think she gets here on Bank Holiday Monday, because I remember she said that she might be jet lagged or something.
Yeah. I don't think the jet lag, it doesn't affect me coming this way. I think it's going that way. Oh, I don't know. It's one way or the other anyway. But anyway, congratulations. It's a great feeling, isn't it, when you put your out of office on? It really is. It's the best feeling in the world. I mean, I'm saying I probably, it doesn't do anything for me. I actually quite like the look of this. Again, it looks quite a fun set.
It looks a bit like the Dream set, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, if I had to, this is a cross between sort of like a dream set meets something like the medieval blacksmith. What do you reckon, Gaz?
Well, on behalf of, I know that Carrie from the Brick Boss is loving this. She's when she saw it in the Bricklink program, first of all, I think she was like, oh, I didn't get through, and now obviously it's here, so I know that she'll be over the moon with it. But I quite like the quirkiness of it as well. It's kind of slightly Smurf-ish, and also you've got the racing snail, which is a bit never-ending story as well, which I quite like. So that's quite cool.
Brickapick says she wants to ride a snail. I can't really comment on that, to be honest.
Just have a snail tweet.
The borrower. Oh, yeah, the borrowers. Weren't they like little people or something like that? Oh, the borrowers. There we go. That was it. Yeah, my wife's a big fan of the borrowers. She is. But yeah, what do we reckon? Strange time to do that. I don't know. I think it looks quite good. I like the horse chestnuts and stuff like that. Rosie, is this anything that interests you at all?
No. I don't even know what it is.
I mean, it's like they're like I don't know. I mean, they could be I don't know rejects or something from Lord of the Rings. Don't do nothing for you.
It's a pretty set. I mean, it looks cool, but I just don't have any interest in. And I'm not really too into it.
Okay,
but I mean, visually, it's a nice looking set, I guess.
Yeah, titanium don't do much for you. I mean, it's not.
Not really. But it's cool for those who like it.
Yeah, I did quite like that. I think, and like Nicole said, I think it would have made quite a decent kind of dream sort of set, really, in some respects. But yeah, okay. So let's go back then. Let's go back. See, I think there was about one more or something like that. Mark says the Acorn CMF will fit right in. Yes, there is. There was one, wasn't there, that came out a while back. Gaz, are you a fan or something? Okay, can you hear something? I said,
no, I've got a cat being very naughty behind me, so I'm trying to mute it so you can't hear.
This is like a dishwasher or something's going on. Rosie, what was it say? Rosie clearly has no taste.
There goes your data.
Yes, Mark, there's 2 Gary Folds, and I didn't even think of that, Mark. I think Topics is just fallen off, and he's just come back in again. Let's bring it back in again. There he is. You right there, Rosie?
Blame the storm. Like, it's happened twice now. I think my internet's just dying.
Really? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Well, we lost sight earlier, Rob, because he completely lost it. There we go. Let's have a look at the last set. This is from Hanwaz. I think Hanwaz has done quite a few different sets actually in Lego Ideas. What do we think of this? Again, this is quite a different sort of set. Tough one to sort of pigeonhole really for your city.
What's it called?
It is called. Excuse me.
The Ocean House.
The Ocean. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry, the top. The Ocean House. Because it's a house in the middle of an ocean. Unsurprisingly, it's kind of cool. Would this could potentially go in Ninjago? There's a few sort of Oriental elements in there. Brick and Brood, you got any thoughts?
I think it's interesting. When I see sets like this, so I know like it's going to be like, I don't want to call it rare, but actually no, wait. So this one still has a possibility of not being made if 3,000 people don't.
Yeah, if it's under 3,000 people that order it, then it won't get made.
I don't know. I don't see a spot where I could put this in my city. I know this one and the last one I don't think are going to be ones that I'm going to be putting my first bids in for sure. I'll be putting money towards the other ones, and then I'll probably lay off these. But I don't know if I'd have that fear of missing out later once it's gone and people are building it and saying how fantastic it is. But I'll probably miss it out. I'm going to miss out on this one, I'm sure.
Yeah, Lady McBrick, you quite like diverse sets. Any thoughts on this? And let me know what you like out there. Think about it as well.
That one's really, really nice. Yeah. I would love to have that.
So you think you're going to get it, yeah?
It's the most likeliest one.
Oh, the most likeliest one. Okay,
yeah.
Let's see.
It is really nice, isn't it, though? It's just, just all the colours together, I think, work really well.
Yeah, I agree as well. I do think it is quite nice. I'd like to know a little bit of the story behind it. Let's have a look, see what it says here. Description. So let's have a look. Here's the passage of the story that introduces the Ocean House. There's a story behind this whole thing then. So the Ocean House is part of an original theme I created whilst writing a story for my son. Now sons, he's already got a couple. The first set is the theme of the mountain windmill, which I'm very thankful to say was part of the Bricklink Invitational. I was also invited to do the Ocean House as part of the Invitational, but at the time it wasn't possible, so I am thrilled to have the opportunity to submit it now. The story tells of the mysterious mountain windmill that holds mysteries long since forgotten by the villagers who live in the shadow. The journey to the windmill is too dangerous to travel until, that is, a young village boy discovers a map marking a hidden route to the windmill. The Ocean House is the home of the boy. There we go. I did a bit of voiceover work there.
Quite nice.
But yeah, so there's a narrative behind it. I kind of like that. Let me know what you lot out there think about that. 2K Info say the Mushroom House can go into the theme park for areas.
True, yeah.
Very true. I like that. What a form! You could have a form of transport in the city in the form of snails getting you around, kind of like that. You know, slow pace and all that. I like all 5, but I'll only try to get the brick cross station. Yeah, the brick cross station, I got to be honest, is based on a London building, so that's kind of why I like it. I could always convert it into something else. It doesn't have to stay a train station. It would be good to have if you have the Hawaiian or tropical themed city. That's true. Albeit this is kind of more Asian orientated. Carrie, you want all the Lego apart from Star Wars, to be fair. And she says, true. That is true. Okay, now we have connection to another set. The story is selling it to me. Yeah, I agree. I love a good narrative. I really do. I like a story. Craig's exactly the same. He creates these stories in and around when he's building his particular sets and his mocks and things like that. And I kind of like that because then it gives you the constraints to work to and from. These being the first time I've kind of looked at these, I think the one I will definitely go for, I think, is Brick Cross. But I quite like Ominous Isle as well. I think that one's quite a clever one and different. But the Lodge Railway would be fun too. But I don't know if I want to spend. It depends how much Lodge Railway is. Like Rosie said earlier on, I'm just not sure what we're going to do about that bridge. But anyway, that folks is all of all the Series 2 finalists. And the designs are chosen for crowdfunding as of June next year. So we practically got to wait a year before we could do anything with them, which is kind of exciting and so kind of scary that we kind of got to wait almost a year to do that as well. But then we will look at Series 1. But I don't think we're going to have time to do that tonight. Anyway, let's see where everyone's at with their builds, and then we'll take a look at some photographs, shall we? So where should we go first? Let's have a look at Andrew. Andrew looks like he's reading the broadsheets at the moment. Andrew, where are you at? Where are you at with your build?
Yes, nice you guys to join me here. Hanging out here. Just finished building the Dragon Boat Race set. I think is a better name for it probably. But yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty cool little set here. I have something else I've been working on I'd like to show you. So you guys are aware of the city set here, the downtown set?
Yeah, that is a set I really do want to get. That surprised me when I saw that. So yeah, tell us about it, mate.
So I'm taking it and I've doubled it up. I bought 2 of them and I'm trying to make it twice as big, basically. So I don't have it all assembled right now. It's modular or whatever. So it's all in a bunch of different pieces here.
Are you putting a back on it? Are you putting the backs on it? Or are you?
Oh yeah, 100%. It'll be completely sealed. So it might be hard to imagine. I think I sent you a picture. You might share it later. There's going to be a mountain behind here.
There's a picture you sent me yesterday.
Yeah, and the observatory is going to be up here. I'm going to build a mountain and with a bunch of like support to hold on, so I can just place the observatory up top. So it's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be on a 48 by 48 plate, and I can kind of show you a bit of it here. Actually, 1 second. Bear with me. If something falls, actually, you know what? It shouldn't fall. I just secure these.
Exactly. Check out what he says.
All right, here we go.
Oh wow!
So I have it. Whoa. It's not done by any means here, but I'm using these IKEA boxes as support, and I'm going to be building my mountain on top of that and placing the observatory on here. So it might look like a mess right now, I understand, but the one thing that's pretty cool, the walkway they have going from one side of the street to the other side of the street, it is 4 studs wide and for walking. And so I made mine, and it's actually I think 14, cool. I think 14 studs wide. So it does open up just like it does in the actual set does.
Dude, there's some good parts in that set.
That's
for sure.
That's a bit like that corridor in Andor as well when they're in the prison. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
One
sure.
way
yeah,
out.
Walking through.
One way
Definitely.
out.
Yeah,
for sure. So I'm thinking about putting a little a dining area up there so people can like look out at the street as they're eating and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So so far it looks pretty cool. We'll see what it looks like when I start trying to make a mountain around it. But I'm gonna add an elevator as well so people can get from the floor to the top. And yeah, so that's what I'm working on. And I can't do too much custom stuff while on the live stream here, so I worked on the Dragon Boat for now.
Good stuff. I'm curious. When it came, did you actually build the original set and then modify it?
Yeah, I built it 100% the same, and then the second one, some of them are the same. Like here, this looks pretty cool. This is all finished here.
So
How
did you put the backing on it? Did you kind of?
Oh, look at that.
God,
so this is the thing. I think like one of these goes on it.
It's like the corner garage. They look like the corner garage, but a smaller version of it.
Yeah.
So
sure, it looked like that. And so I basically added an extra staircase inside there, but it's like they're all full interiors, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. There's like a veterinarian clinic up top here.
Oh, I love it.
And so basically, you took what was over there, but did you integrate the bricks, or did you just put a wall in there? Does it? Do you know what I mean? Are the bricks kind of properly? You know, when you buy a modular, and the and the bricks are kind of constructed in a particular way. They kind of like that. You know, or did you just kind of put them? So
no, I took it apart, and so they're interlocked. Like it's really strong. Like I'm just picking it up.
That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
Yeah, it's really strong. This is one thing that kind of it's strong, so that's good. So I'll just show you this real quick here. So this is the original. This is the original building here.
How do you get around filling in those gaps? That's why.
So this is the other side. So basically, I basically mirrored it so that they're a mirror image of each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so the doorway, I ended up losing one stud in one of the doorways. So there's a 4-stud doorway and a 3-stud doorway, and so for the one with the wall inside it, like it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Like
it's good, doesn't it?
So the rooms aren't attaching, so you're not sharing your room with somebody else when you're in the city there. But I really like just like the mirror image of it, like the look of the.
It looks really clean. Those colors, don't those colors look really clean?
Yeah. There's a patio that goes out as well.
Yeah,
but,
Nicole, they look really good, don't they? That kind of green seems to work very well with the profile bricks.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
And also, anyways, so that's the little project I got going on right now, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Really cool.
Okay, well, that's good. I mean, Rosie looks like he's working on a project at the moment. Rosie, you finished your one, didn't you? What was it called? The sizzling sausages or something like that.
I'm on studio now. So
what are you building? A tee on a golf course or something?
Similar. I'm making like a Quidditch mock thing. Basically, of when like Harry catches a snitch, but so that'd be for a video scene. But that's what I'm doing at the moment. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I can't wait to see who's going to be sponsoring that one. Just saying. How comfy that chair looks. Very comfortable. It really does. And that desk just at the right height. Love that. Anyway, Titanium. What did you? Was you going to show us something?
So I finished dismantling the monastery.
That was it.
So now it's there.
Yeah.
I will also show you guys what I've been working on as well. The shark ship.
Oh, dude, look at that!
I'm up through bag 8 now.
Wow.
If you want to see me working on this, make sure to tune into my Twitch channel. That's where I stream now. But
he's on Twitch all the time now.
Yeah.
It's quite fearsome looking, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
And then now it's got these cannons on the front as well, stud shooters, some other stuff. The rib cage bed is still there, which is pretty nice. And then this, of course, opens up so you can sit down. There's gonna be
what they call prisons on a boat. It's the galley, isn't it? They call them the galley.
Yeah. There's gonna be some sort of feature there, but I don't know what it is yet because I haven't built that part yet. Yeah, and then I've only gotten one more. I've only gotten a few figures, but this is the highlight for me.
Oh, look at that!
He is, without a shadow of a doubt, in the top 3 minifigures of this year.
Look at that sword, Star Wars fans.
Yeah. There's your dark saber. That's where all the research went, folks.
Yeah.
The Sword of Omens or something.
I tell you what,
great fig, great set. Really enjoying it.
Thundercats. It reminds me of the Thundercats one.
Yeah.
This thing is long.
Yeah.
It's It's really long. I'm glad I cleared off a whole shelf for it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you going to use it in the boat configuration, or are you going to do it with the one with the truck one with the wheels?
I'm going to do it with the flight configuration. That's the one that I prefer. I do like the wheels, but I don't like all the other stuff that comes with the wheels.
Oh, yeah.
If you're asking about this is dragon plushie. Look.
It sits on his shoulder as well.
Yeah.
And it's really broad. So I mean,
yeah. This is a big plushie for anyone who gets it.
Yeah, it's a plushie.
It's great.
It really is.
Yeah.
So what's going on your desk there? What's going on your desk?
Oh, it's just a few figures. That's a mock. That just just a few minifigs.
There we go.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Only a few.
In and around there, somewhere in there, folks. There's me. But we'll have
actually, you've been removed.
Oh, I've been removed, extracted.
Yeah.
Nice,
yeah. There you are.
What's this?
Yeah.
R2.
I'm gonna have to leave the Greg Sigfig out because now I'm gonna be doing "Where's Greg" pictures every week.
Exactly. that is true. That's what we're gonna make it a thing now, folks. We're gonna make it a thing. Where's Greg? We'll play it in just a tick when we look at the pictures for the week. Yeah, I think that's it for builders. Let's have a look and see what since he's not around. Oh, he's got the Caterham there, top right, bottom right hand corner, folks. That right was a set that I wanted for years, ever since I started a YouTube channel.
And the maze as well. The idea's maze.
Yeah. Oh, it's back there. He is.
That he has really good taste because there is a football table.
Oh, foosball. Useless match. Useless, pointless set Lego ever came out with. It really is. It is. You know it is. How many times you've actually played foosball on it, Lady McBrick?
I'm on my own, so I play
exactly zero. That's still more than the average person has played.
Hopefully, because at Brickworld Chicago there was the foosball tournament. Hopefully, I think that's supposed to happen again next year. We'll see.
I imagine it would. It was like a great deal of fun.
Yeah, it was fun to play with.
Yeah. I'm going to bring over a team.
It was fun to play with, but I don't think I'd want to own it.
Exactly. There you go.
For 40% off, maybe?
I mean, for 40% off, I might.
Or
apparently, if
I personally want 60% off. I'm just saying.
I know that the winner for the last one actually got to take the set home.
Oh, that's a good
just
price.
The build, but not.
I
the
don't
fig.
it for nothing then. There we go. So here's the thing, folks. I got a review coming up. It's going to be from a Rebel set that I've got. Didn't get a goat with it. Could it be this one with Agent Callus in it as well, or could it be this one with Sabine Wren? All will be revealed, folks. But I will say this: it's quite interesting because I've had to get another figure because the figure that came with it was actually broken. And it seems, having looked on Bricklink to buy this other one of it, it's a bit of a thing as well. So anyway, I'll add that into as a bit of a retrospective review. What I will say is that from this, I actually because I found this and looked in it, I actually came across a very random set that when it came out, I don't know, probably quite a while ago now, probably about 7 or 8 years ago, was even random back then. And I bought it. In fact, it came yesterday. So I'm looking forward to building that on a live stream. That will come probably somewhere between Gringotts and Studgate. So watch this space, folks. Anyway, moving on. This is the magazines that I bought this week. Loads of people buying these. Say O'Connor bought one as well. Flex tape. Honestly, I want to know though, how much are these to actually buy on Bricklink?
Hold on.
Titanium. Yeah, do you mind having a look, Titanium? Because these magazines cost us $5. And you know what? While I'm here, I might as well show you quickly. I just want to show you this, guys, because I think next month's one, I should say, is going to be a blinder. The reason it's going to be a blinder is because of this. Look, you get 2 next month. You get a Gonk Droid and you get C-3PO.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's pretty good, isn't it? That's really good. Get 2. I mean, he is classified, I think, as a minifig. I'm pretty sure of it. Let's have a look at the.
Is he a standard one?
Is he what? Sorry, Nicole.
And the standard C3PO, or is there something special?
Oh, it won't be a standout C3PO. They're not normally standout figures, to be fair. Albeit saying that, they do sometimes get ones that come with very expensive sets.
Okay, last 6 months for this new Stormtrooper fig. This is the one in the mech that I'm going off of.
Oh yeah, that'll be the newest one.
Yeah, average price new has been $10.
No.
Yeah, time sold 12, total quantity 39. So
wow.
Of the current items for sale, the average price is $10.59.
Really, that expensive? Yeah. We could get them for £5 over here.
The cheapest anywhere is in Germany. This store has 388 for $5 a piece.
Jeez, really? That is.
Let's
good.
See over.
How
over in
the all that? They must have. Well, I can't say that, but there's a bit suspicious there.
See, here in the U.S., the cheapest is $10.
Well, that seems ridiculous.
Yeah, the U.S. is just offsetting. I don't.
Rosie, can you believe it? $10.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty ridiculous. I think.
I wonder if the face.
Someone has 870 of them, which I
how
don't know
have they got 870?
I have no idea, but they're selling them for £3.96. So
yeah,
it's a pretty good price.
Yeah, that is actually okay. That makes buying them. You might as well buy them on Bricklink. Don't buy too many.
I wonder.
How do you get 870?
No, I wonder if the.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't it? It's a bit.
I wonder if the head print underneath this Stormtrooper in the magazine is the same as the one that's...
I can take a look. I'll take a look now, shall we?
Yeah, it's the same that's the one that's in the mech, because the one that's in the mech has a female face print.
It is. It's a female face print, yeah.
So that could be how. Because if it's the same minifig, even though it won't be...
I haven't got to be careful.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the paper bag minifig. The one from the mech may not even be listed yet, but...
Well, there we go. I'm going in. These are paper, by the way. I could have done these instead of cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Just saying. Oh man, I like these Stormtroopers. You got the dual molded head. You got a really cool blaster with it as well. Just saying. Great print as well on the torso and the legs. The back of the torso looks good. Oh, it is a female. Yeah, it's a female. Yeah. It's a female Stormy. There we go.
Yeah, so it seems that Bricklink doesn't even have the inventory for the mech listed yet.
There we go. Oh, it's got a good pigment as well. I wouldn't mind being as tanned as that. And there we go. I'll put the helmet on, which is handy because I wanted to get this one because I'm going to compare this to the one that you get in the Rebel set. Because not a lot of people know this, said Michael Caine. But the Rebel Stormtrooper is different to all the other Stormtroopers. It's good, but yeah, there we go.
Does it have the blue Azure? The blue?
That's it.
Like that?
Yeah. On the vents, on the side vents of the figure.
Okay.
I thought I mentioned it, and then literally I thought, I need to get a Stormy. Then I was looking around. I thought, I haven't got any free Stormies. And then I saw this month's magazine being advertised, and it came with them. I was like, oh, hello. I've had a right result there, so I got myself a few of those.
Yeah, so I just looked on a review, and the head is the same in the set. So Bricklink just hasn't inventoried the set yet.
Rosie, is this exactly the same Stormtrooper that person on Bricklink's got like 800 of them on? Or is it
the one on Bricklink is selling them in the paper bag. So yeah, I just don't understand how he's got 800.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Oh well, interesting. I might message him and just ask him because I'm curious. I don't, for some reason, I don't suspect I'll get an answer. Just
Definitely
saying.
not.
Yes. Let me know how you think you might have got them, folks. But anyway, Sayo Connor saying it's a good fig. It really is a good fig. It totally is, and. You know what? These are really good ones for army building. You cannot beat Stormtroopers for that sort of thing. Bricklink says, I sold a bunch of them for £1. I don't know, man. I mean, if you just open them up like that and just put them on a shelf, I still can't. Are they still brand new? I mean, I don't suppose they are really to a certain degree. Bricklink says, I can hear either a distressed R2-D2 or a guinea pig. What are you guys doing? That's going to be Gaz, that is. I can definitely hear R2 on the go, but I don't mind. I like a bit of background noise, a bit of R2. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Here we go, folks. Oh, here's a nice little picture I did earlier. These ain't all my pictures, by the way. That's it from my pictures. So this is where we've got to at the moment, folks. What we've got? Ollivander's what's it called? One shop. Then we've got the quality Quidditch next door to that, and then next door to that we've got Flourish and Blots, along with sort of on the left hand side you got the ice cream parlor, and then tomorrow I'll be continuing with Topic Bricks with Gaz building Weasley's Wizard Weezers. So looking forward to that. I'll be kicking off at 5 p.m. UK time. That's noon EDT time. So do tune into that. We got the helmet reminds me of Peter Griffin cosplaying Stormtrooper. Yeah, there is that. 100%. This has been sent in from Mayo. He likes his retro set, so he's taken a friend's set and he's made it look a bit more retro. There we go. I quite like that design.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
cool. Isn't it? It's kind of cool.
Recycling truck.
He's recycled a recycling truck. Okay. But yeah, Salik says the helmet reminds me of Peter Griffin. Yeah, Peter Griffin. I got to be honest, didn't they do? Am I right in saying Titanium? They actually did a Family Guy series or an episode where they did a Star Wars special.
Yeah, they did.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they did 3. They did Blue Harvest. It was something Dark Side, and then I can't remember what they called Return of the Jedi. But yeah, it was because they had Cleveland was R2D2 and Quagmire was C3PO, I think.
Quagmire C3PO was funny. I've seen clips of that. Very cool. As Echo Bricks, someone did him this mosaic. It's really cool. It's quite retro as well. And I do like, by the way, I am loving on Ahsoka, and I really, really enjoyed it in Andor, the kind of 70s sci-fi look. The look, just love it. Really do. Keep that coming. So here we go. Then earlier on this week. Go on. I'll let you go with it, Titanium.
All right. So this is my army of Ninjago figs. Greg is in there somewhere, and I will say I did give him different headgear. So he doesn't have his normal hair. He's wearing something else on top of his head. Other than that, he's the same.
Can you see me? Can anyone see me? Come on,
I haven't included a picture circling where Greg is, so we will find the solution. But yeah, this is every faction.
I found him already, thank goodness, by the way. I found him already.
Well, you have the solution, Greg.
That is technically alcohol is a solution. Just saying, folks. You look like
very science.
Yeah, so we have all the different armies. Got the Legacy Army kind of in the back, got the Core Army kind of on the other side. The Nindroids are, of course, front and center.
Oh, I think I might need him.
That's Pythor from Day of the Departed. I think I saw him at Brick World. It was either him or a different Pythor.
Yeah.
I thought about buying him, and I decided not to.
I said, can anyone see me yet? Has anyone seen me yet?
Yeah.
You have sunglasses on, right?
Yeah.
I think.
And headphones. I've got headphones around me as well.
I think I've seen him. I think.
What do you think? Well, tell me when you think you see me, and then I'll stop.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, since when has there been a pirate in Ninjago?
I have that set.
There's been multiple pirates in Ninjago. There were the Sky Pirates in season 6, and then that guy in the prison uniform is Captain Soto. He's not part of the Sky Pirates.
Okay, who's this big geezer here? He looks like a.
That's she is Dog Shank.
She's what? She.
Yeah.
Dog what?
Dog Shank.
All right, gotta be careful where you say that. Can anyone see me yet? Nicole, can you see me yet? You got my secret?
No.
Does anyone know what I look like? Anyone out there? Delicious foods. Describe where you could see me.
I see you. All right. You're beside that girl.
Yeah, I can see me.
Anyone see where am I on the screen? Am I left or am I right?
Right.
My right, I guess.
Right, you're right. Yeah, but your right is still right. There I am.
Over here.
Yeah. I just grabbed a purple hat off of a set, and I was like, that's enough of a disguise.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Purple hat. All right, we'll give you that one. Was that right behind the big guy?
I mean, if you really look, you can see that Yeah,
Bloody monkey.
Monkey Wretch.
Yeah,
It's,
proper one as
it's
well.
a mechanic who wished to be the greatest mechanic ever, and also wished for a monkey to go away. So
Honestly,
he had the monkey
you
combined.
really do know your
so,
stuff. You really
yeah.
do. But yeah,
This
yeah,
picture
no.
almost looks like a rendered like computer picture right now. I mean, I know it's a computer, but I mean like it looks like it's CGI or something. Like to me, I don't know.
Yeah, Greg's been CGI'd in.
I've been CGI'd in.
I'm
I
gonna
love
have to
that.
do.
Looks like
I'm
it.
gonna have to do that one week where I just edit a picture of Greg in instead of actually having him there.
I love
Hey,
it.
is that base plate Lego or is that just?
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
no, that's all. That's all Lego.
I love it. Now, here's a story then. As well, folks, please do me a favor, right? Any time during the week, either message me, DM me, or if you want to send me really good quality pictures, email them to me, right? At londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. Or if you forget what it is, what my email address is, then just check it out. It's on the YouTube channel under About. But yeah, londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. The quality is just so much higher. It really is. Now, this character is called Kilo. That's KILLOW. Titanium, tell us a little bit about this figure.
So, Kilo is one of the members of Sons of Garmadon. He's the big guy, as they refer to him. And he was one of the leaders during seasons 8 and 9. The mask he's wearing is the Mask of Deception, which when put on by the user allows them to levitate things. I actually did a mock of a scene.
I'm
that he was
levitating.
doing that. Yeah. But here's what he looks like without the mask.
Oh, he's got a little weird, doesn't he?
Oh, wow.
Like do a loop.
Yeah. So, so he's got a regular
Potato
minifig head.
Like
If it would
potato head.
focus. It's not going to focus, but if it would focus.
We definitely get the idea. It's a small head. It looks.
Yeah,
a bit,
there we
there
go.
we go.
Whoa.
There.
Whoa.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at the print. Look at the print, folks.
Yeah.
Oh my
and then
God, he's got Salacious Crumb. I didn't notice that before. That's Salacious Crumb from Star Wars, isn't it? On the right side, under where it
yeah, where it
says
says-
Prez or something.
No, that's the
like-
Sons of
Yeah.
Garmadon symbol.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it? I thought
Yeah.
Salacious Crumb is based on the Garmadon. There's a strange crossover.
Yeah, so he was a kind of like a secondary villain in seasons 8 and 9, and then he's been like a minor villain ever since. He's shown up every so often. That's probably part of the reason why he's so expensive.
Yeah. Now he is
So.
expensive, folks. Brand new. This figure goes for £75
Whoa.
upwards.
Yeah,
He is.
I had no, I had like a little idea of how much he went for. I hadn't really like researched
Well,
him that
he's
much.
been expensive since the day. I've been trying to buy him for 2 years. Anyway, I found a Bricklink store where I'm going to buy it. It's not brand spanking new, but it's in very, very good condition. Like it's as good as new. I just waited for them to send me a picture. Maybe because I've told them londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. Maybe that's put them off. But anyway, great figure. I love him.
Yeah.
I even because I'm doing some trading at the moment with duck bricks as well. I even said to him, I said, "Have you got a spare kilo by any chance?" He went, "No, I've only got one." So one it is. So I'll be getting one as well at no time soon. Now, Nicole, tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, that was for the start of Ahsoka. I just grabbed a minifig and I'm trying to get more creative with my my pictures that I take, and I'm
Very good.
really pleased with it. It's yeah.
Yeah, it's
Really good. Yeah. Even for this week's, when I did the thumbnail this week, I added a little bit of shadow in this week. I normally just do a white around it, but I just didn't think it worked. So I just put shadow because it was yellow. But no, this is nice. It looks different. No one else has done anything like this, Lady McBrick, which is nice.
Yeah.
Oh, look, is the Who crossover. There's the TARDIS. In case anyone... So I put in here Who crossover because this is... he's got a big nose, isn't he? That's Dobby, isn't it?
Yeah, sort of, yeah. Dobby / Yoda.
What's going on there? It's a lightsaber in a nano figure coffin. But there we go. Tell us what's going on. What are we looking at here?
Well,
Kenobi.
Yeah. Well, I thought as we've been sort of building Diagon Alley, Rosie's always doing Star Wars and we're always joking how it's the same story basically. So I just thought we'd just mash them both up then. So.
Yeah, my Harry Potter expert is Rosie, and he builds on my streams, folks. Anything but Harry Potter.
I just built the Shrieking Shack.
Yeah. Why didn't you say that to tomorrow?
I've got a Star Wars set for tomorrow. Though, so it's all
Okay.
good.
Of course he has. Why change it? I mean, I'm curious actually. And 2K Foles, thank you as well for your email. I have added it in. I might just need to refresh it and come back to it. That does actually work quite well, doesn't it? That.
Yeah, it's a good hood piece, though, I think, as well, isn't it? It's
yeah, it's a brilliant hood piece. It looks really good.
Darth Harry.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw Harry so happy.
Yeah, it does. It looks really happy. Well, this is a good picture. This is from the Lego Lifestyle. Look at this. We've got some skills going on there. How we did that. This was just dropped it in or something at the right second. Yeah, very cool picture as well. It's got the ski slope there. Tell you what, folks, I'm not saying this because I love summer. I really do. And I can't wait to get out to Spain and get some hot weather. But I'm feeling autumn in the air. The trees around me in the forest, they're changing colour. Now, talking about changing colour, God, I couldn't get a better segue than this. I really couldn't. Imagine, right, for a second that you did a crossover with Friends and Classic Space. Well, Pink Wheels actually did just that for Lego. It was commissioned, and she did the crossover.
Oh, look at that.
How bloody good does this look? Looks amazing. Just out of curiosity, Mayo says George Lucas let them use John Williams as well. I think George let them go bananas because at the time Star Wars in Identity Crisis had become less strict. I will say this about music, right? The music in Ahsoka was really good as well. Love that. Definitely getting that soundtrack on my streaming service. Here we go. So this is it. This is it with the back doors open.
Cool.
Very cool.
Love this.
Amazing.
I really do. And like I say, folks, if you do want to send me high-res pictures, please do. I definitely would like these in high-res. Maybe I'll get some for next week. We can go in a bit closer then. But I mean, it's not too bad actually. But yeah, email is always preferred actually, folks. I'm happy with that. But do send them to me way before the stream starts. I like the cushions as well. Just saying. This does look good though. The Friends set. This does look really good. Come on, folks. I would actually buy that. Would you buy that, Nicole? Because I know I would.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, but Ark's getting all excited. He's going, I love this. I know you would. I definitely had you in mind when she said, do you want to show me these off? I thought, yeah, defo. Trevor's saying, I agree. Good to see you still out there, Trev. The music score for Ahsoka was breathtaking. Dude, I totally I love soundtrack music anyway as well, which is handy because Pete Gable's done quite a few as well. But I will say the music is very, very good. In fact, it's the same guy that did the Rebels. It really is cool.
There you go.
There we go. There's another one. Honestly, I'd buy this. Lego, is there someone out there from Lego? We haven't got anyone on from Land tonight. So if anyone from Lego is watching this back, feed it back for us. We want some crossover sets. That'd be quite good.
Yeah.
Oh, what we got going on here, Andrew?
Yeah, that's it. Basically doubled up. I don't have it 100% finished there, but it's a big chunk of it for sure.
Oh, wow.
So that's like that's the city downtown set, and yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited about it. The backing of the it's going to be backing up against. Is there another picture by chance or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you see the things on top of there. So it's going to be something like that where I have my mountain on top of there on the corner, kind of like peak. I'll have the observatory. I'll start emailing you my pictures now. I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, no, I've only started doing it because it's just the quality. It's like literally 10 times bigger, and the quality is so much better. 2K Impulsive sent me some images. Try and attach them as well, folks. Don't embed them. Attach them. Like old school. It just means I can just basically zoom in a bit more, and the quality is better. You get a decent look at it on this. But Rosie's fallen off. He's got the storms. We've got storms here in the UK. It's going to be hitting London anytime soon. I'm going to get soaked getting back to the house tonight. It'll be like something out of Amityville.
We get one of those little deer to hold an umbrella for you. Run in front of you.
You must see a cat. I had a cat bogging at me today. I'm sure the animals just have a bit of a chit chat and come back to us. But
in the back right there, you can see where I have the train elevated. That's where it's attached to the wall. Yeah, right there. back over there. It's actually attached to that door that's there. That door is it's some sort of clean out for something, but I honestly don't know what it is. It's
that's door.
Door.
How big is that door? That door must be tiny.
Oh yeah. It's like a custom like little door. It's held on by magnets. It's
it's like a flap. Then we'll call it a flap. What would you call it, folks? What do you call it? It's not a door. So it's held on by magnets. So it's a panel, then, isn't it? If it's held on
panel.
by
Sure, you can call it a panel.
We'll go with that.
It's a wooden panel built into the wall there.
We've got Anna Ray's out there. Anna, where have you been? BrickPix, hola, BrickPix. Buenos días, ¿cómo estás usted? ¿Cómo te forma de semana? There you go, it's a little bit of Spanish for you. Sorry for ruining it. I'm going to be in Spain in a few weeks, just so you know. Looking forward to that. And looking forward to a little surprise coming up for you lot out there as well.
If you go back one more spot, where the arrow is on the right there, that's like my Diagon Alley area. That's where I'm going to put Green Gots. To the up where that red building is, it'll be backing onto there right there.
Yeah.
So Green Gots. So you can kind of see the Weezes there.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's where I'm going to put Green Gots right in there.
Sweet.
Is my plan.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I can't Green Gots is going to be my bank. That's the bank for my thing. Because I was thinking of actually building the bank from Lego, obviously, but based on the bank that came out, the modular. But now you see, because I've got Green Gots, the bank, I can do another one, like maybe the cinema or something like that. We've got not that Sam Smith. Hey, Sam, great to see you, dude.
Hey, Sam.
You've had a top week. Don't forget, folks, if you have just tuned in, do me a favor, give us a thumbs up, check out the survey. I haven't talked about that too much tonight because I want to know what I want to get, what I should get, really. And also, as well, check out everyone who's in the panel tonight. Some of them have dropped out. We've got really bad storms over here in the UK at the moment. So poor old Sai and Rosie have fallen short of that. This is from Redmond. Redmond, thank you for sending them in to me. And that is all the pictures. But let me just flick through it because we did get another one from the two gay A-folds as well. Look at this. Ahsoka. So she's actually a very, very good brickhead. She really is. She's brickhead number 150.
And add her instructions do not have a QR code, so no.
Brickheads don't. Apparently, brickheads don't.
Yeah, Kerry just
the Mando and Grogu brickheads has a QR code. But none of the other. I only have like a few brickheads from recent.
So dual packs do.
But,
okay, cool. But yeah, just remember, folks, if you do want to send me in the pictures, because I think pictures, this goes down really, really well. I think people generally do love the image side. It's a good shout out for you lot out there as well. And I tend to actually I kind of get ones that kind of work well together and put them together and then sort of put them out as a kind of a mural later on in the week. But yeah, and if you do want to email them to me, send them to me at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com, or alternatively, for the kind of lower quality ones, and just DM me on Instagram. I'm easy either way, folks. I really am. But thank you for all those wonderful pictures. They look absolutely spot on. They really, really do.
Hopefully Mark will forward on one of his pictures of his new build he took to Didcot as well, because you mentioned the bank. He did a bank in the same style of his Cafe Corner when he did it from the parts that he had. So hopefully he'll send that in because that's worth seeing.
Yeah,
so
I think
Mark, send it in. Come on.
Yeah, we did see it. Send it in for next week, Mark. Email it to me. Actually, I prefer emails because then we can kind of go around it. He might even be on next week. I can't remember. Or if he's not next week, it'll be the week after, I'm sure. Also, London Bridge Bricks says Anna Reyes, I am taking AP English language, Spanish for Wind Ensemble, US History Core, and Pre-Calc this year. As for another year of high school. Good stuff. Keep it up. Every day's a learning day. Also, no spoilers, please, about Ahsoka. I need to watch Rebels and Clone Wars. Oh, blimey, you're going to be... you got to stay off the internet for a week. I've only found 2 brickheads. Honestly, you got to watch them. You really have. Oh, he's back again. You all right over there, mate? You getting blown around? Are you in the storms?
Yeah. This internet's been ridiculous, but oh well. It's definitely the storm.
100% it's the storm. It was knocking Sai all over the place. It was, sadly. But anyway, sadly, I think we can start winding down things a bit on the slow side. So let's go around the panel. Let's see what everyone's up to this week. Bearing in mind, next week, folks, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of new sets, which is jolly exciting.
I gotta go. I gotta drop out here, guys.
All right, no worries,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Me on here. Sorry.
No,
Thank you very much.
we
Nice
just-
to see you guys.
All right, you take care. And we'll see you very, very soon,
Take care,
Andrew.
Andrew.
Yes, definitely. Take care, guys. Yes,
Bye.
nice to see you.
See you.
It's getting quicker and quicker. Good stuff. So, Lady McBrick, are you up to anything in the next coming week? Are you going to be building anything in particular over the weekend?
I have my treehouse, my dreams treehouse, that I'm going to finish, and then I will see whether I start with the shark or whether I wait and build next then the Hogwarts castle.
Oh, nice. I'm just trying to think who else is building the tree house at the moment. We know, Gaz.
Is that the Dreams one you said? Was it Trevor's doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know someone's building the Lego Ideas tree house as well. I can't remember who it is.
Is it
Yeah.
Matt Mellish?
Yeah, it is. It's Matt Mellish who was on last week. Yeah, I was just
on
trying to
his
think. Who
Twitch.
was it?
On his
Yeah.
Twitch channel.
Yeah.
I tuned
that's
in
true.
briefly
Right.
for his stream last night.
Oh yeah, he's really good fun. And thank you for following me as well, Titanium, on the Twitch. I'm building up to 50 followers on Twitch. I've never even done a Twitch before, but anyway, it's good fun, which is kind of cool. But anyway, we got Minifiku has given us some smiles. BrickPix is saying, very busy, Anna. Hope yours is going well. Anna Reyes is just starting BrickPix. ¿Cómo estás unsto? ¿Cómo te fue de semana? I don't know. I have a clue what I've just said, but I probably haven't said it right. That's for sure. Anyway, someone else who's kind of deep in thought at the moment. Actually, he's got a frozen. Look at his eyes. His eyes are in a. Look at this. That is the look of a. My God, he's either very still or he's frozen. What do you reckon? That is a weird look. He looks like he's a wax model or something like that. But there we go, folks. Honestly, it's that is all real. Oh, he's going back to it. He's dropped off now. Yes, he's flesh and bone. I mean, that is for. We're honestly we're whittling down to nothing. I can't remember the last time I did a London calling, which is 4 people. It's pretty cool though. Anyway, so Lady McBrick, she's yet decided exactly what she's doing next week. What about you guys? Are you going to be doing anything in the during the next week or so potentially?
Don't know. I might build some more Diagon Alley. Maybe I don't know. Maybe tomorrow about 5ish. Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's noon for all you Americans out there
Yeah.
on the East
That's
Coast
noon.
and Canadians.
Yeah. And a couple. So we got. I can't remember how many there are. Is it 1 or 2 next week?
There's 2 more. There's 2. Yeah.
Two more, sorry.
So we're doing one on Saturday.
Mhm.
I've got a funny feeling we're gonna do a community one on Monday morning because it's a bank holiday here.
Oh,
We're
that's
gonna
right. Yeah.
10 o'clock Monday morning, folks. I'm doing one for the members. So 10 o'clock in the morning here.
That's
is 5 o'clock.
yeah, that's 4 a.m. my time. I'll see if I catch it like as I'm waking up.
Yeah, I think you will. But we thought, do you know what? I just thought I never do it, and I thought, well, for my members that are in Australia, so the likes of Snow Lane, known as 1 or 2 other ones, it'd be good for them because then they could watch.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I never really get a chance to do that, and that's the idea with the community stream. They're really good fun, folks, and I promise you, they really are. They're like this, but I'm actually building something and just having general chit chat and sorting and building everything you have to do in the background of having a Lego YouTube channel is the sort of thing that I talk about. Anyway, talking about Rosie's back in again. Rosie, you had the best actual Frozen screen. You really did. You're going to have to watch it back. Watch back at 2 hours 57 minutes. You had the best Frozen face ever. You really did. But anyway, Rosie, we're talking about what we're coming up this week. You've got a big stream coming up. Well, you're going to be joining me or tomorrow. You can be joining me next week sometime as well. I think it's Wednesday, folks, 7:30 till 9:30. That will be the finale of Diagon Alley. Then we're kind of working out what we're doing on Friday and Saturday and stuff like that. But what you're doing a 12-hour stream at the moment, it's set over two 6-hour streams. Okay.
So I've got some videos coming out next week, which should be fun, and then I've got obviously the Green Got stream on September the 1st, and September the 2nd it'll be a 2-part stream, but it'll be like 12 hours overall. And then on the 2nd of September as well, after the Green Got stream, straight after I'll have a Whatnot stream. So yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be streaming next Saturday as well, folks. Starting to build Gringotts, to be honest. Do you know what? I might even, on London Calling next Friday, I might even just unbox it while I'm streaming with you lot as well. So I'd chat about that. That'd be quite different, wouldn't it? Gaz, you're going to be with me. Lady McBrick, she's going to be in and around what I'm doing, especially next Saturday as well. And Titanium, are you going to be doing your thing on Twitch again?
Yes, so I'll be doing my usual Monday night stream on Twitch, which is 7 p.m. Central Time. That's about 1 a.m. over in the UK. So a bit late. But I'll have that. And then actually tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be over on Amberlia's Twitch channel. We'll be talking new sets. We're going to go through all of the September releases.
Oh, cool.
Amazing.
And then Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern is Lego's Ultimate Builds on Bricksmith's YouTube channel.
Nice. Yeah, that is good. I was going to look at all the new sets, or at least I've got a list here of all the new sets coming out. And well, we've hit 3 hours, so we haven't really got time to be honest, folks. So this is not the stream for people that wanted to look at that. The one set in particular, though, that I do think people should look out for is the passenger plane. Of course, we've got Concorde coming out as well, but there is a bloody ginormous passenger plane coming out, which is kind of going to be quite cool. In fact, should we have a quick look here? Should we have a look at one brand new set that we've never looked at before? Should we do that? I think we will. Salix is saying nailed it. I think we will. I've got a list of these ones coming out. We won't look at all of them, folks. We're going to have a look at one, and it's going to be the one that I keep meaning to look at, but it's the one that always seems to sort of get missed off the list. So let me just fire up that website. What's it called again? Oh, it's lego.com, isn't it? Let's go to that. Has anyone bought any big planes ever?
No.
I bought the last one.
Did you? Yeah, I got the last one in the south. I got the big boat that was out as well. I think it's about that big, the boat. But let's bring this in, and like I say, folks, we'll wind down after this. But this is just one set that no one's talking about, and I don't know why. In fact, I tell you some more sets people aren't talking about, and that's the City 2K crossover that we've got. Not enough people talk about them. But look at this, right? This is such a cool looking set.
Oh, it is that one.
Yeah, and I didn't know, right? I thought, Lego kind of come up with a new. There goes Rosie. Lego have come up with a new fin on this, like it's sort of Lego's take on doing fins. There are actually planes out there that have got dual fins. Didn't know it was a thing, but it really is a thing. Pickwick say, "Yep, you got it. You spotted it." He's Rosie. So yeah, this set, just so you guys know, it's £90. It comes with 913 pieces. That's pretty good value, actually, for what will be a very big plane. There we go. It's got. I like their logo they got there.
I think the video is quite good for this one as well, isn't it? I think it shows it off quite well. I think.
Oh, we'll have a look at it in a moment. I tell you what, I like this. Honestly, this is a set. I would get this, and if I was anyone out there thinking, I want to do something a bit different to what everyone else is doing, get this, because no one is talking about it at all. And I think this is a really cool set. I mean, it's a fairly decent size.
It's quite big, yeah.
Any thoughts on it, Nicole?
I can't get it because I very sadly had to leave my old plane in Cologne because there was no way for me to move it, and so I left it behind. Yeah,
what?
Because that was.
You left your set in the old flat?
Yeah, I just left it. No, I donated it.
I was going to say, blooming hell.
for the time and for
Oh,
the next
you I
one.
forgot something. Damn.
Yeah. How bizarre. What do you reckon, Titanium? What do you reckon of this particular set? Let me know what you like out there. Think about it as well.
I think it's all right. I'm not personally into planes, but I think it's a pretty good plane and pretty reasonably priced as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, this is over half the cost of the
Does it-
Concorde. And don't get me
Does
wrong.
it have a bathroom?
Well, let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look.
Just got to make sure for Lego. You got to make sure it hits that checklist.
So they don't have the flush feature in the plane because
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing.
We'd have to see an interior shot of the plane.
Let's have a look. Let's see if we'll have a look on the video and see if it's got anything there. There we go. Oh, it's not got. It's just a 360. I think it is. God, blimey, it's a slow one. You can play music. Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Can they even do planes without toilets? I don't think we can do it, can they? That's quite good. I like that little build there. Oh, that's nice. It's got a little cargo bay. And there we go.
Really good.
It's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, I like that.
It's got a fair amount of room inside as well, though, because I know usually with like Lego trains and stuff, they're usually quite cramped next to each other, but there seems to be like a bit of a walkway down the middle, I think, in one of the pictures.
Probably because Lego trains are kind of confined to that 6 stud length. And obviously 2 of those studs are walls.
Yeah, and planes.
Can you see the size of the plane? Because the last one really shocked me. When I started building it, it was huge.
Oh, there we go.
That was smaller.
Let's put it back. This is a good 30 seconds long. So let's cue the music and here we go. I mean, that is a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's quite good inside, isn't it?
And a lot of seats, because the last one only had 4 seats, I think.
Yeah.
How many figures are with it as well? Actually, there's quite
4, 5. We'll have a look at the figs. But honestly, I think this is one of the most underrated sets going. Your city, no limits. I like that. I like that a lot. Let's just have a very quick look at the figs. Let's have a quick look for the figs. Give us the fig shots. I don't think there is actually one where they just have. Oh, here we go. It's got to be this one, isn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures. 9 figures.
Yeah. 9 figs is good.
9 figures, right, for a set that comes with over 900 pieces, and the set is £90. Honestly, that is actually pretty damn good value for money, and that is kind of why I wanted to show you boys and girls that as well. But yeah, pretty cool, eh? Pretty cool. But anyway, that is that is one of the many new sets that are going to be coming out next week, folks. And let's face it, next Friday it's going to be jolly bloody exciting. It really is, especially if I get Gringotts. Mad Lives gives it a 9. I'm presuming 9 out of 10. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah. Mapping the Miles says, is there a plane that has the V in the rear wings? Yes, there are actually. I think it's called a VTOL wing. Check it out. Those planes do exist. Because I thought, oh, this is just Lego having a laugh, isn't it? I googled it months ago. I googled it, and it was like, my God, yeah. And they look pretty good. They really do. And we got Mapping the Miles. Hello there, says Lady McBrick as well. He replies back saying, hey, Lady McBrick, how was your Friday been? And Trevor's video saying, take care, everyone. Have a fabulous weekend and stay creative. And I think on that note, folks, we'll just take a quick look at the survey. Don't forget, you lovely lot that are watching this back, do us a little favor and give the stream a thumbs up as well. Now, the survey ended like this. Do you know what? This is a very, very close survey. It's practically super even. If you could only have one of these, which one would you choose? Okay. I'm curious what the panel think, actually. Panel, would you go for the Republic gunship? Now, that came top with 36%. This is the 2013 version. Or the Coruscant gunship, This came second with 32%. And the one that came third, which I'm quite curious about, because it's the one I'll probably end up getting, is the UCS Republic gunship that came out a couple of years ago with 30%. Now, I think I'm going to go for the UCS set. What would you go for, Titanium?
I'd probably go for the current one, to be honest.
Oh, you go Coruscant.
Because out of the three, it has the best army building potential, which is
true.
What I'm about, and I like the figs the best.
I know the figs
have
are
their
brilliant.
Problems, but they're still good.
Yeah, I know, but he hasn't got the sphere turrets. That's the thing. It's
Yeah.
lacking the sphere
That,
turrets.
that model of gunship never used the sphere turrets.
That's true. That's true. I want a gunship with them. I'm forcing it. I'm forcing it.
No, I had the 2013
right.
gunship at one point. It was a nice ship. It was.
I know.
Yeah.
I should have bought it off you. Actually, I should have bought it off you. I should have. I knew you had it for sale, and I should have bought it off him. What about you, Gaz? Which one would you go out of the three?
I think I'd go the 2013 one because I think that's the one Cy O'Connor's building.
Yeah.
And
if I had the choice, I'd get that one, but it's more expensive than the UCS one. But if I bought it on the time, it's like £450.
It was.
Is that the one that Holly parted out there as well?
Might be.
Because I think she
was 130 at the time of its release. I believe.
Oh, 130. Yeah. Blinding. What about you, Nicole? Any particular favourite out of the three? I know not necessarily gunships are necessarily your bag, but is there any particular one?
I love my Star Wars. I almost had said I love my Star Trek. No, Star Wars. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know the old one. But in comparison to the new one and the UCS version of the gunship, I prefer the new one because I don't need the really big one. Because first, I don't have the space, and I'm not really into these oversized modules. I have a rule: either I fit in or my minifigs fit in, and the current one is better fitting for my minifigs.
Very good. Very good. All right, interesting. But yeah, very close though, folks. I mean, that was super even. That pretty much is super even. But yeah, if I had the choice out of all three, sure, I definitely would get 75021. Equally, I think I might go for the UCS one because I just want a gunship with the sphere turrets on it. I think that's what does it for me. And on that note, it's just a funny sort of ending, really. Firstly, I want to say thank you for Titanium J, Lady McBrick, and the Minifiku for being on tonight. I also want to thank Cy O'Connor for trying to be on tonight, folks. If you watch the stream from the top, you'll kind of see how silly and funny it was. But yeah, what can we say? We've just had one of those nights where the weather has beaten us, as did for Topic Bricks as well. He says, see ya, rest in peace, my connection. He'll be streaming with me tomorrow, folks. Kicking off at 5 p.m. UK time. That is, of course, midday time for you Americans over there on the East Coast. And I just want to say thank you as well for everyone for being here tonight, folks. The likes of course, Have Studs With Travel. Dude, really good to see you in here tonight. Brickapix, she's going to be streaming with us tomorrow as well. Yeah. She'll be with us. Of course, we had Mad Lib as well. Mad Lib, thank you for your input. Minark, 2 folds as well. Thank you for your pictures. And don't forget, folks, you can email them to me as well at londonbridgebricks@gmail.com. 2 Humble Bricks, Salixscape, Axle Plate, to name but a few. Now, if you take one thing away from this stream, other than knowing you really shouldn't stream when it's very stormy weather, it's that Lego, it really is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you are too. Take care. Have a really top weekend, folks. And I'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. UK time. And on that note, good night.